Kicking like Dolomite.
3,
Last one got copyright. I'm kicking like Dolomite.
5 just to be sure.
Hey, one time,
Last
you
one
ready?
got
Copyright.
Yeah.
Last one got
Okay.
copyright.
Delivering an experience.
You know what time it is. Every time I rhyme, it's just a sign that I'm about to kill. Yeah, it's time for weapon wheel. We got the skill, we got the games. Don't make me grab the steel. I put a hole in one like Abby did to Joe. Yeah, when it comes to aiming, I don't miss like Master Chief. I'll grab the piece and give your ass to Halo just for talking sweet. When it comes to gaming, yeah, you know our team's elite. Check the leaderboards, run the game. You should pick up your feet. You can't lose, I'm too smooth, just going to admit defeat. And ain't no capping around here, cause like Bond, I keep receipts. The most dangerous, better than these other guys. Try to come for us, what's like between your eyes like Jen Sakai. That's no lie, no prank. I grab the ratchet, no clank, and get my jiggy mask to show you how Jack Move got his name. Yeah.
Weapon Wheel Podcast.
Look, king of the castle like Cooper, captain of the ship. My name ain't Blandry, but don't make me have to hit the switch. We'll dump you overboard, then watch the views. I ain't talking Twitch. Hey yo, Alex, go ahead, talk to him real quick.
Oh, the Dolomite is my name, and thick enough motherfuckers is my game. Dolomite, motherfucker, you heard her.
Claim it, a strike to claim it.
They had the nerve to copyright the game. One time, it's just the bitches. Hey. Say yo, still putting wheels on the pavement. My game so tight, it's like Jordan 1 lazy. We stay in these gaming streets, ain't no way to be dormant. Hey, a Drake will leave your body uncharted like Lost Fortune. Coco Long scene was cute, hey, and yeah, it served its purpose. But I'm trying to give a detailed description of what a hearse is. I say we flip the switch on these against before it get bland. I see a lot of pods jacking the format like Dapper Dan. You hitting the dislike button? You still a fan? Talk slick in the comments and like Dutch, I got a plan. We don't do the sneak diss and that's that stuff that get you banned. Last time we told your was squad up, you turned telling right. It's like I play with the sliders up. You just got 30, again turn me, the time is up. Since 2015, we been kicking game knowledge up. Dust your boots and join the crew if you wild enough.
Developers.
Dolomite, you heard her.
40 clips, kicking like Dolomite. Hey, 40 clips. Aimed at your fit beam, shotties, so much ammo, it don't make sense. Trying to compete is a sacrifice, die again in your afterlife. I'm taking a road trip, anytime we get on a fight. Guns and body counts, that's all that I tend to like. Any other podcast, a copy or look alike. Hey, and what they say? Hey, what I say? Hey, I put them in the dirt, tussle get hurt, no face, no case, smashed up like a jiggy merch shirt. Sliding in that vet, I'm gonna get back, time to pay that debt. It's time for weapon wheel.
Wonder.
What weapon wheel? We keeping it true, we keeping it real. What weapon wheel? They watch our moves, they copying still. What weapon wheel? We keeping it true, don't care about your feels. What weapon wheel? They watch our moves, they copying still. Weapon wheel, watch how I show you my weapon wheel. Weapon wheel, watch how I show you my weapon wheel. What weapon wheel? We keeping it true, we keeping it real. What weapon wheel? They watch our move, they copying still. BG, Black Bond, Jack Move, Kids Move, Blandrew, Alex too. Damn man, that's a heavy crew. Other pods, they don't know what to do. They watching, they copy our every move. And they still fly like the Wii U. Jack Move voice, we saying ew. Hop off the roof. Long range, no scope, yeah, I'ma shoot. Looking wanna play games, no David Blaine, but I'll make a nigga go poof. Oh, this not a game. Gang talk, nigga, what you know about the slang? How about the range? All black master, don't step out your lane. Every week it's us on your screen. Every weekend we entertain. It's not a thing that gets in between me and my team, me and my gang. When I'm on the beat, you already know. Straight to the top, yeah, we about to blow. BG, my dog, he told me let's go. Sit back, relax, it's time for the show. What weapon wheel? We keeping it true, we keeping it real. What weapon wheel? They watch our moves, they copying still. What weapon wheel? We keeping it true, don't care about your feels. What weapon wheel? They watch our moves, they copying still. Weapon wheel, watch how I show you my weapon wheel. Weapon wheel, watch how I show you my weapon wheel. What weapon wheel? We keeping it true, we keeping it real. What weapon wheel? They watch our moves, they copying still.
We got the guns on deck, no fire car, but you know I came with a tech, yeah. Since 2015, been stepping on the seat, putting foots on nets, yeah. Set 'em up, super soaker, pump action, wet 'em up. Shooting out the yeah, we catching up. We bout the names, y'all are bark. Drive by midnight after dark. Gaming knowledge fortitude. Top 2 and not the 2. Weapon wheel, get the cash and grab the steel. Weapon wheel, out the window.
weapon well, we keeping it true, we keeping it real. What weapon well, they watch our moves, they copying still. What weapon well, we keeping it true, don't care about your feels. What weapon well, they watch our moves, they copying still. Weapon well, watch how I show you my weapon well. Weapon well, watch how I show you my weapon well. What weapon well, we keeping it true, we keeping it real. What weapon well, they watch our moves, they copying still.
Yo. Chat, what up? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Sunday before Memorial Day long weekend. Hope everybody is enjoying their long weekend. Hope everybody is enjoying the nice weather. How are you doing, Jack?
Doing all right, brother. You already where everybody at?
Well, I started a little bit early because I need to do this a little bit earlier. This episode of Weapon Wheel Podcast is sponsored by PrizePicks. We'll be right back. Weapon Wheel Podcast is sponsored by PrizePicks. PrizePicks is sports daily fantasy made easy. It's just you against the numbers. Players predict more or less stats between 2 and 6 players of their choice from any sports league they want. The more picks you correctly predict, the more money you can win. The minimum entry amount is $5, and you'll be able to see how much your lineup of choices would pay out if you win. Use the link in the description and promo code WEAPON to sign up. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to PrizePicks. Hey, Jack, before we, get into anything else, what's your thoughts on the playoffs, man?
My thoughts on the playoffs. This round been kind of underwhelming, man. I feel like, this round, absolutely. Because the Pacers should technically be up 2-1 right now. They down 3-0. Just horrible coaching. They even could have won the second game, honestly, if you go back and look at it. They set everybody with 10 minutes left. So they've been getting, messed off. And then, I don't know, man. I had a feeling the Timberwolves, this was their year, man. And they've been disappointing recently, bro. They've been settling for jump shots. The Mavericks been packing the paint, and it's been working. They've been settling for jump shots, horrible shot selection, and it's working. It's bad, bro.
Yeah, I've mainly been paying attention to the Mavs game. Not I haven't been watching the Pacers much. But the Mavs game's been kind of close. They up by 2, but it's been close games.
It's close, but like I feel like the Wolves are gonna lose because they not going into the paint enough. They're not being aggressive enough. They got to start going to the basket.
Yeah. And that team, who on that team has on the Wolves has been like to the playoffs much though? Like deep.
Conley. I mean, they've been to the playoffs. I guess you could say Towns. I mean, they lost.
Yeah.
Really, Conley like the main one. Conley and Gobert. They was on the same team.
Yeah, I just feel like that Kyrie experience, in the playoffs is just really helping the Mavs out. I feel like that's giving them a little bit of an edge, and that Slakovania boy, man, wherever the fuck he from, Luka, he doing his thing. That was kind of racist. Yeah. I don't know where he's from. Slakovania, is that I feel like I made that up.
Did you see the video after he hit the game when he shot? Somebody called immigration on him. You seen that shit? That shit was crazy. I seen it on Twitter.
That's crazy racist. Oh man. Some of these Europeans be coming over to the NBA and giving these blacks the work, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Always.
Giving these blacks the work.
Love to see it.
Yeah. What's going on, Smooth?
What up?
We got cameras on already?
Yeah, you don't gotta turn yours on yet until I get at least 5 people in here to turn on the cameras. But based on how the playoffs been going, you made any prize pick moves, any bets?
I have been making some prize pick bets, man. I ain't gonna lie. Recently, bro, they've been selling me, dog. They've been selling. Let me go back and look at this bet I did the other night. You know my problem, man. When I make a good bet, bro, I always lose by like one thing, bro. Let me see. Where is it at? Oh, here you go. Daniel Gafford missed one rebound for me winning this bet. What else happened? Kyrie needed 3 more points on this other one. It's been a whole situation. But shout out to the audience, shout out to PrizePicks. Y'all need to go to PrizePicks, use code WEAPON. All right, promo code WEAPON. Get you some free play on there. It's a dope app. It's a pick'em app. It ain't got no money lines. You're not betting on no teams. It's all about the player. So it's all player props. You go on there. You either gonna put more or less. That's all you got to do, more or less. They got different stuff you can bet on: rebounds, assists, fantasy scored, esports. It's cool, man. It's a dope app, man. Y'all go on there and check it out.
Okay, cool. Shout out to PrizePicks. Didn't this nigga say he wasn't gonna be here?
Yes, he did. I was 5 people. Let me try.
Yeah, Bond said he wasn't gonna be here, but he is, unless he's just stopping in temporarily.
Y'all doing this on a fucking holiday?
Oh my god, it's not a holiday.
It's a fucking Memorial Day.
Memorial Day's tomorrow.
But it's the weekend.
What? This nigga makes the whole weekend a holiday?
Yes, y'all social rejects fucking doing this podcast.
That's not how it works, bro. The whole weekend doesn't belong to the holiday. It's one day.
Yes, it does.
Listen, we not like them pride niggas. We don't get a whole month, okay? That's not how this works. They gave them niggas a whole month. We don't get shit like that.
Well, I'm taking the whole weekend. How about that?
All right, bro.
You gay, Bond? Oh no, I came in late. I don't know what's going on. What are y'all saying, bro?
I'm in Ocean City, Maryland right now, but I just wanted to pop in real quick.
Oh, what's up, man?
Oh, that's where Picks be at.
I just need to pop in real quick if Smooth got any bets, and then I'll be out. Smooth, you feeling confident about anything today?
Nah, I got a new strategy going into the third and fourth quarter. So after these bets are done, I have a new method of how I'm gonna do my bets.
Into the third or fourth quarter, you might be learning Chinese.
This is crazy.
You might be learning Chinese. Yo, your YouTube channel gonna go with BG movie reviews.
Oh man, rest in peace.
Gonna close down my channel. It'll be alongside BG movie reviews.
Hey man.
Anyway, these hoes need me, so I'll be out. I'll catch you guys later.
I heard them calling your name. I was about to say you ain't gonna go to the hoes. They run it. I heard them.
I mean, it's 5 o'clock, so I need a little rest period. Chill out and then go back out at 7, 8 o'clock, prime time hours.
I feel you. All right, dog. You stay safe out there.
And I'm going to Florida next week, so hopefully I'll be on then too.
Oh, okay. Wear a condom, brother.
Isn't that what you do? That's why you don't have no kids.
I do not. I just I use other, methods and strategies.
other strategies. I mean, dog, like what you waiting for?
Nigga, you older than me. What you waiting for?
I'm not married. You are.
What that mean, nigga? Having kids out of wedlock is the cool thing to do.
Actually, Bond is at a risk because with Bond's like almost 40 and he's dealing with women with no kids. They might be men. He might be dealing with some toxic masculinity, bro. No, I'm just saying, if you're in a dating scene and the people you dating are like single with no kids in their early 40s, yes, that's a problem. They got one or two problems.
I'm not dating. Yo, this nigga said I'm dating girls that are 40s. He must not know who the fuck I am.
Just saying. Boy. You gotta find a way to verify, man. You gotta find a way to verify. See, me, I can see. Because I know what I'm just saying, but you probably got to do some verification and usually
verify age or verify dicks.
You got to actually see baby.
What?
Just put your hand down there and see what you feel, bro.
Verify dicks is insane, bro. Like,
I mean, that's what people like Alex are doing right now.
Whoa.
What?
Wani, what's going on?
Is that why you're on the podcast?
Wani, what Alex doing right now?
I don't know. Y'all
I haven't talked to him today.
Talk about verifying shit, but
Okay.
I think that's my cue to leave. Y'all have a nice holiday evening talking about video games. Like, what the fuck topics are going on today?
We will have fun.
I mean, what are y'all really going to be talking about today, other than white people hating us over a black samurai?
Well, that was last week. I mean,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. What y'all going to be talking about this week?
We'll find some shit.
Yeah, you'll find some shit. Okay.
Appreciate you, big dog. You're the best.
Let me know if Smooth is feeling confident so I can come back and make some bets.
All right, man.
All
right, take it easy.
All right.
Yep.
I don't know where
yeah, okay, there you go. All right.
I don't know where Alex or Blandrew is at. I could do 4 cameras, but I didn't set it up properly yet unless I do it in real time, like just a ghetto ass podcast host.
One time don't even got his camera on, man. What's going on, Wani?
Hold on, can I do this in real time? This shit gonna be sloppy.
I did my makeup today, Jack.
I think I might have said some real shit to Bond, man. He probably taking that into deep consideration because he kind of
that he fucking dudes. I mean, it's a possibility.
His energy changed, man. When I said that, I'm just saying, trying to look out. Trying to look out for him, man.
He must not know who I am.
Know the fuck I am, bro.
No, we have no idea. Okay, let me see if I can set this up in real fucking time. What the fuck am I doing?
That's crazy when you got 5 people on the podcast, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, I told one of these niggas, one of you Discord dudes joined, so I don't got to do this shit in real time. Bro.
Jazzy got something to do finally. That's crazy.
Jazzy or Tarek, one of y'all joined, so I don't got to set these 4 cameras up, bro.
Oh yeah, Sony sucks. What Tarek at?
I'm a little...
What Tarek at, man?
Oh my god. All right, okay. Let me focus. Let me see if I could figure out how to do this shit. Because I took an edible slightly before this, so it's
why are you taking those shits? BG, come on.
What? You judging me, nigga?
Korea.
I'm trying to. Do I usually do display capture or it's window capture? Why are you gonna Nancy Reagan me, nigga? Don't do just say no, nigga. If that's what you gonna tell me.
Yo, BG, I don't know how the hell you do the podcast off of edible. I did that shit on accident like 2 weeks ago. That shit had me fucked up, nigga. I was losing track of topics. I was fumbling on my words. I don't know what the.
Oh, that was wrong with you the other week.
It was like 2-3 weeks ago, man. I was rambling.
I thought you had a stroke. I ain't know what to. Okay.
Yeah, man, that shit was bad. I don't know.
Hey, nigga.
Fucked up.
Nigga, I'm struggling right now. Hold on. How do I do this again? Okay. No, that's the wrong window, nigga. What the fuck are you doing? Where's
this podcast is a goddamn disaster, bro.
Some ghetto shit. Hold on. Okay, maybe it's not that. It can't be that. All right, hold on. Give me. If I can't figure out in 2 minutes, then I'm gonna just do some other shit.
This shit crazy, dog.
Okay. I think I got it now. All right. I'm gonna do
Jabba,
boom.
can you do me a favor?
Boom.
That's good, brother.
That's wrong.
Can you check this game called Cruise Brothers? If it's on PlayStation, I want to know how many trophies they got.
Cruise Brothers. It's spelled like regular. It's spelled like regular.
Cruise. Yeah, CRUZ.
All right. Let me see. Hold on. Let me check and see if it's on there. Let me see here.
Boom. Oh, fuck me. What am I doing? Boom.
Oh, yeah, it is on there. Combat School Edition.
Yeah, how many trophies that motherfucker got?
Let me see. Hold on, I gotta check a different website for that. Where's my website at, bro? Okay, hold on. Let me check it out real quick for you, brother. It must be an easy game or something. Are you fucking with it?
Podcast.
It's not that is easy. It's a game, but this shit got like 6,000 gamer score, and it's not like one of those press B to get an achievement or something like that. It's literally
it's got 30 trophies.
Only 30?
Yeah, but they got a platinum though. Half the people that played it on this website got the platinum already. Sheesh.
Hold on, how much that thing cost?
Sound like some easy.
It's on sale for like $5 or $6 right now.
Oh, let me check the 100% club and see how long it's taking people to get this, bro.
Oh, you know this nigga loves some easy trophies, bitch ass nigga. Y'all seeing me working.
People platinum in this game in 4 hours, bro.
Whoa, okay, Jack, you spitting right now. Hold on, I'm about to.
Oh no,
y'all some hoes.
Wait a minute. 4 hours?
Looking for easy platinums, bro. It took me literally like 250 hours to get that Final Fantasy VII platinum, bro. That shit is.
And I got more than you. How'd that make you feel?
I've never heard of this game before.
Yeah, it's definitely it's like PS2 era graphics, maybe. It reminded me of like, man, how can I describe this? It's like early PS2 graphics. Like, what's that boxing game that came out back in the day? Rumble,
Ready to Rumble.
Ready to Rumble. Now I won't say it's nowhere that good, but it's like they were inspired and they made like a.
I'm looking at the
fighting
right
game.
now.
I'm doing this while lifted. This is crazy. Can't believe it. Yo, you know what I just watched yesterday? Bro, for some reason I just remembered I never watched TMNT 2 Out of the Shadows. Never watched that one. So I just watched it for the first time yesterday. That straight was super mid, bro. The first one was better. I'm like, what the fuck?
Bro, did you see how Krang fucked Shredder up, bro? Bad.
Yeah, he made him a little lapdog.
Dimension X, that joke was crazy.
Yeah, a little bitch ass nigga. Like, just flicked him away. And it's like, yo, bro, they barely used any of their weapons in that whole movie, bro. They might have pulled them shits out like twice just showed them. I don't think they actually used them shits.
That's the Michael Bay joint?
Yeah, I feel like the first one mid. I kind of like the second one better a little bit.
I still never seen those.
Bro.
Really? They own Paramount.
Dog,
they look trash to me. That's why I never watched them.
I mean, it ain't the greatest thing you could watch, but it's.
Then I heard they changed the origin, like, oh, the turtles are from space or some shit. That's what I heard.
No, they was gonna do that at first. They was gonna do that at first.
They didn't do that.
It's just fun.
Yeah, because I'm like, bro, this is supposed to be an action movie, and it's like, bro, they haven't. At most, they just get into little tumbles with the enemy. You know, when you start fighting them and niggas start rolling around, like, y'all niggas ain't even fighting. Y'all supposed to be ninjas. The fuck.
That movie's definitely yeah.
Okay.
Michael Bay, dog.
Yeah. All right. I think I set that up pretty well, so we could do that. So I just wasted about 15 minutes of the audience time just bullshitting and doing nothing. But I appreciate y'all being here. This is
Great podcast.
Yes, sir. This is Weapon Wheel Podcast, episode 407. We're on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify. If you want to support the podcast, go to patreon.com/Weapon Wheel Podcast. You could hit that join button and become a channel member, or just hit the like button to support us. Some Patreon perks: After Dark, early access to Planet Xbox episodes, access to the Weapon Wheel Discord, and more. If you want to submit some gameplay for the podcast, the link is in the description for that, and you can just drag and drop gameplay. Gameplay submission's been kind of low, you know, like
ain't no
I don't know what's going on. That must be it. The streets is starving, bro. Niggas is not handing out packs no more. The supply cut off or something, bro. I'm like, yo, the well is dry. But I kind of understand.
Crazy. That's crazy.
You know, I've never had such a low stock of gameplay before. Streets is dry, man. All right. I'm BG. That's Smooth. That's Jack. That's Wonton. We are here to entertain you right before Labor Day, I guess. Labor Day. Memorial Day.
Memorial Day, sir?
Yeah, my bad. You know, who the fuck knows the difference, right? Same shit. some made up constructual holiday, you know, man-made holiday is like whatever. Who cares? What's the difference, right? Who knows? Nobody? Okay. Exactly.
I think one is for like servicemen and then one is like for working or something like that, right?
Yeah, some shit like that.
Okay. It's just a day off as far as we know.
Yeah.
All right. Man, what are we starting off with today? It's not that much hot shit. Start off with some boring shit, I guess. Let's see. That loser Grums declared victory over what, you ask? I couldn't fucking tell you, really. So they released a like 2 new outfits for Stellar Blade. And some of the internet, you know, the side of the internet, you know, that are complete losers and live in basements and, you know, only come up to the sun and touch grass like once every millennia. Them motherfuckers don't get no pussy, haven't, you know, touched a vagina since the day they came out. Them Yeah, they're hyped because they think these 2 new outfits are uncensored. When, mind you, they're pretty much fucking the same. Right? It's really no difference. They're just different outfits. One isn't uncensored over the other. I mean, let me see. I think I got him. I could probably put him on screen. And he was like, "Yay, gamers, we won." I'm like, "What the fuck did you win, bro?" Like this is what we're doing with gaming. This is what gamers are considering victories in modern day gaming. Slightly different article of clothing. You won. Okay, congratulations. Like people like Grums are ruining the gaming discourse and the internet. And I hate that like people celebrate him like he's standing for something, bro. He's a grifter. And I hope y'all come to realize it soon. Dude is a grifter. Wasn't this the same nigga telling y'all that he can tell the quality of a game from the font on the menu screen? Isn't this the same motherfucker? Okay,
the menu screen, yeah.
For a fucking bozo, bro. And it's always the redacted zealots who always get these type of like large fan bases because they're complete idiots and a sucker is born every single day. That's the first outfit.
So why you keep humoring this dude, BG?
Well, because I think he comes from the same cloth of just mouth breathers that I be arguing with on Twitter. These are like his acolytes. So like, bro, the outfits look exactly the goddamn same. Pretty much. They think because I guess the red one shows a little bit more of her side, they feel like it's uncensored. But bro, you could see her skin. Like part of the one on the left is see through. It's like
this shit weird, dude.
It's mental illness. It's mental illness, bro.
Are they ending the boycott now since they feel like they won or what? What are they doing?
I don't know. But they think that boycott did something, and they think this is the studio kind of yielding to them or something like that. But even some of his flunkies were like, bro, we don't really see a change. But in his fucking stupid ass mind, it was a win for them. And they're all fucking losers. They're all fucking losers, bro. I hate them so much. All right. Embracer, if you wanted to know the summary of Embracer, they laid off 4,500 employees and shut down 80 projects in 1 year. So
Fire.
And that's their record. Really, and every one of the games that they released, not that there's that many, they said all of them have like flopped.
That's kind of funny. I ain't gonna lie.
And it's like I don't know all of their games because they own so much shit that you forget. Like, oh, Embracer owns them. All of them have flopped. Fire.
Like in a period or just in general.
Since they acquired whoever they acquired, every single game has flopped.
All right, Saints Flow flopped, Biomutant flopped, Dead Island 2 must flopped, even though it's one of my favorite games.
Dead Island 2 was the only thing that seemed kind of at least good, but I'd still think
yeah.
I actually didn't like that.
Golem flopped, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yes. What else did they? Yeah,
they suck. This is the product of acquisitions that people love so much.
Weren't they THQ Nordic at first? Ain't that Embracer Group? Or?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, man. They seem like they hopped off the porch a little bit too much, man. Now that they putting out straight flops, misses. That's what it is.
And shutting down. So fire. We love acquisitions, and not all acquisitions are made equal. There's some good ones, some bad ones. This is clearly a bad.
I feel like most of them are bad though. Like if you go back and look at the history of the game and shit, most of them ain't really panned out for real.
I think
in the last few years, no.
That's what I'm saying.
The best ones are when you just buy the big purchases are usually end up bad. I think it's like when they focus on one studio that they want, not a publisher or not a bunch of studio, just one that they specifically want for a reason. Those usually pan out well, I think. But all this mask, the motherfuckers buying studios like they shopping at Costco, get the fucking 80 pack.
Yeah. And they don't realize they got to take on the cost, like all them, everything that other company was paying for, you now have to pay for that. Like, I don't think they realize that shit. Like, oh,
Yeah.
now we get, you know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
that ain't no regular shit, bro. You got all them extra costs you adding to your shit.
Yeah.
And then that's when they start, okay, damn, we bought 80. We might gotta close 30 of them motherfuckers. We not paying for that for them to,
Mhm.
you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, you got to
It's
make the money
stupid.
back from all of the cost of those studios and what you purchased them for. So now these motherfuckers got to get to work immediately and like prove their worth and recoup that money. And you know how long that would actually take? Even if they had a whole bunch of hit games already released, bro, it still take mad fucking time to recoup all that money.
Yep.
Okay. Let me see what else. Black Ops 6 is apparently going to be still on PS4. It didn't mention Xbox One, but for some reason, still PS4.
Love to see it.
Does that actually bother anybody in here that doesn't play Call of Duty?
I don't like cross-gen games, but I don't care.
Yeah, only against it for that reason, not because I care about Call of Duty. Well, I do care about that single player, but that's it. But in the last generation, I can't remember how long it was until they stopped making
It
Call of
was
Duty.
Black Ops 3. I think, and I think it
And
featured
that was
multiplayer
2015.
only. Yeah.
So they stopped 2 years into the generation?
That don't sound right.
And here we are.
Wait,
4 years
you
in.
had Call of Duty Ghosts, then Advanced War Fighter, and then the one after the Advanced War Fighter was Black Ops 3, and then after that, I think the first
No,
one that was
Infinite Warfare was on PS4 as well.
oh what no PS3.
Not
Infinite
PS3.
Warfare?
No, not PS3. It was on PS4.
Yeah, that's the.
Oh no, we're talking about PS3, Jim. My bad. I'm tripping.
Yeah, because I was like the last one that came out on 360 PS3, I believe, was the Black Ops one, the Black Ops 3.
Black Ops 3.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well,
Yeah, I mean,
what? I feel he's gonna be mad, but I still gotta blame Xbox for that. Like, because I feel like they probably still got to make they once again make their money back. So if it's really not on Xbox One, they know the PS4 still has a whole huge fan base, install base on it, and that acquisition gotta pay. That might be the reason. It's because like that is this much longer. Because y'all said they did 2 years into the next generation. You stayed on the previous generation before, so now it's what are we like? We're in 4.
We're gonna be at 4 by the time this come out, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
damn. What y'all think about that, man? I mean, what we thinking? Y'all cool with that?
I mean, I was wondering if they would do it. This would be a nice game to like try to get the increased console sales overall for the year. But I mean, I'm trying to think of the strategy. Why keep it on PS4 and not on Xbox One? We know there was more PS4 users than Xbox One, and maybe they could just find a way to get the Xbox One users to upgrade if they haven't already. That's like sort of smart because they can just go with an Xbox Series S or whatever. That'd be the cheapest way. That's the new baseline, or the PS4 is technically the baseline, but the performance difference. It's I don't know, but I'm sure there's some sort of positive thing to take from it of why they're doing that. But if I was them, I wish it would have just been the one that kicks off PS5 and Xbox Series only. But they got to port that game to Switch anyway, so they need a baseline because they have to get a Switch version out.
Oh yeah, they did. So they was gonna start doing it, didn't they? I forgot about that.
Yeah, for 10 years for no reason.
I forgot about that. Well, that was when they thought Activision they was going.
Yeah, they was gonna have to get the deal passed.
Yeah, yep.
So everybody thinks that was something they did out of desperation, I guess.
That's what it seems.
Yeah, of course.
Hmm.
Yeah, they
offer us only the same deal.
Same deal.
Yeah.
Looking back on it, I thought Sony was stupid for not taking it because I'm like, they're gonna make it exclusive forever. But looking back on it, they did the right thing because now they like
now they putting everything on there. See these
now
they wasn't wrong. They wasn't wrong about that.
Now that may really hold back. Not that they was trying to do anything really innovative with Call of Duty, but being on the Switch again is definitely going to hold it back in some type of way.
Well, the Switch 2 is supposed to be strong as a PS4, so they already coming out on PS4 anyway. So I mean,
Yeah.
Same shit, I guess.
Yeah.
Just handheld. Yeah.
Shout out to Microsoft.
Shout out to cross generation, man. Yes, sir.
I am looking forward to this game though. When it comes to Call of Duty, I prefer the Treyarch games, especially the Black Ops games. I didn't like Black Ops 4, but like Cold War, I fucking love that game. Like a lot of the people.
Cold War was dope. Yeah, I like that game too.
Bro, a lot of people in the Discord be like, that Cold War is trash, bro. I love that game. That game was fire to me, but I'm looking forward to this new joint. And they saying next year is supposed to be a sequel to Black Ops 2. I don't know. That's the current rumor I've been seeing, but yeah.
Black Ops.
Wait, what do you mean a sequel to Black Ops?
Because this year's a Black Ops game.
So this year is Black Ops 6. But the shit that I read from like Tom Henderson, he was saying that the next year's COD is supposed to be like, I guess a direct sequel to Black Ops 2. It's supposed to have like Black Ops 2 maps and shit like that.
Got you.
But I don't know. But I am looking forward to this new joint.
All right. Cool. Let me see what else I got. Bungie wins in court against Destiny cheat site Aim Junkies. So, yeah, there's one of those cheat sites. That'd be making cheats for a game, like cheats and mods, for the game, and developers hate it because people be cheating. They don't want people doing that shit. So they won, but they only won $63,000 in damages.
Damn. For a studio, I don't think that's enough to go to court for.
It's not.
They probably trying to prove a point. That's all.
Bro, that's like somebody's new to the company. That's like a low level employee's salary.
they lawyer probably cost 60 bands, to be honest. Yeah.
Lawyer probably more than that. Like that can't even be lawyer fees. Lawyer fees are more than that. I don't even know how that was worth it because I'm trying to figure out. I don't even think they shut them down or nothing like that.
I never heard nothing about this. This was like an ongoing situation, or like
I just saw it today.
All right.
Yeah, it's not a lot of money at all. But shout out to them. Maybe they just wanted to make a point. So if it was Nintendo, Nintendo would have.
Oh, Nintendo would have had them boys in the goddamn chain gang by now. Yeah, you know what's going on with that.
Absolutely. That would have been the first national bank in Nintendo. They would have turned their ass into a bank, nigga.
They would have had their unborn children and fucking, they would have been
perpetuity.
All bad, bro. Yeah, Nintendo crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Fire.
All right. Doom the Dark Ages is rumored to be announced at the next Xbox show. I think that's next month. Yeah, that's like in early June. And I think it was 2 weeks. Yeah. And I think it was Nate.
2 weeks. What the hell?
I think it was Nate the Hate. He also said and confirmed that the game is going to PS5. I don't know if that meant like at launch or like afterwards.
Eventually.
But the way he talked about it, he made it seem like it was launching simultaneously with the Xbox version.
Launching simultaneously.
Let me ask y'all a question about this too. How long we gonna do this, bro? It's like when they announce a PlayStation game coming to PC and everybody trying to act surprised. Like, how long we gonna do this? Oh, it's coming.
I don't know.
Like, come on, bro. We know what's going on, man. It ain't no use even getting surprised about the shit at this point. You know what I mean? I don't see how that's news. Like,
people. The wound is still open for some people. It's still shocking to some people. I mean, it's something we've never seen before on this magnitude. I kind of only cared. I liked the first Doom's multiplayer, but then they didn't really do 1 and 2 in the second one. That's the only. I would just wondering if they
you
were
like Doom
do,
2016, Beachy?
I like the multiplayer. I never ended up beating the single player because
I thought that shit was boring as hell. Doom Eternal is better to me.
Wonton. I get killed for saying Doom 2016 is one of the most boring games I've ever played in my life. Niggas try to kill me for it.
Fuck.
It's got good graphics. I give it that.
They try to kill me.
BG referred to it as an Unga Bunga game.
Doom Eternal was way better, and it's still like the issue with me when it comes to Doom games is it gets repetitive, so like I lose interest after like an hour of playing. But I had more fun with Eternal than 2016.
Yeah, no, I think Eternal looks way better. All the different shit you can do, it looks way more fun than 2016. But I said it in 2016. This is boring as fuck. So people didn't realize it kind of is boring when they finally got to play Doom Eternal, they realized, 2016 really wasn't all
play
that.
them side by side. You see, come on, bro.
Yeah, that shit is NyQuil, bro. I always be ahead of my time with saying shit, bro, and they always kill me for knowing it first, man. They always kill me, bro. I hate it.
Some people are easily impressed. Like you show them an animation when you rip a demon head off. Oh my god, it's amazing! Like they just like.
You know what it is? It's the Doom appeals to people that don't like story in their games. They like the gameplay is king ass dudes. All this straight
PC.
fucking
PC gamer.
high adrenaline action, brother. And I'm fucking revved up and I'm listening to rock music and drinking Monster Energy drink. Man, shut the fuck up.
PC gamers thought Doom 2016 was like, nigga, the best shit ever because that's like a pure game for them, right? It's just complete purist. You know, this is the type of shit we like. Look, tight controls, and look, I could do a 360 with my mouse, and this is classic pure game. Like, okay, brother, we get it. Like, we get it. They turn into
Shiver when they see a cutscene.
They turn into like good old boys from the South when Doom comes on. Yeah, this is real American game. It's a real American game right here. You don't know nothing about this. Like, shut the fuck up. That shit was fucking mid.
It's a meathead game, just like Doom. I mean, Gears of War.
Running around fisting niggas in their stomach and pulling out orbs.
Wait, who y'all fisting? Whoa.
Oh, you showed up at the right time. What's good, baby?
We were just talking about how Doom is overrated and PC gamers, was doing tricks on it.
Oh, BG, can you turn me down a little bit?
Yeah.
On PlayStation, I'm way too loud when I listen to podcasts back. I was like, damn, loud as fuck when I'm on PlayStation.
You be loud and wrong too. That's what I be hating about watching it back.
That's the crazy part.
Yeah. So yeah, Doom, Dark Ages. Yeah. I look forward to seeing it, I guess. I'm probably not gonna buy it though.
I'm not saying
I'm confused about.
Y'all excited about that?
I mean, not really. I might play it on Game Pass, but they said it's Doom with like medieval themes.
Yeah,
I'm wondering what that's gonna look. It sound kind of interesting, like the look of it, but I'm wondering how that's gonna play.
Oh, they about to give you a giant claymore sword, nigga, and chop aliens in half. I already know what that trailer gonna look like.
Medieval, like what, a mace and shit, or like a spike.
Yeah, I guess, like
They about to go crazy with the animations.
That does not sound fun.
I thought it was funny because they calling this new Doom the Dark Ages, and that's exactly where Xbox is at.
Wow, too soon, brother.
I'm sorry, it was right there. I couldn't resist. It was just easy layup. But shout out to all the pure breeds who love Doom. Yeah,
Game Pass.
Got it on my PC and my Xbox. I know. Microsoft regret Game Pass like a motherfucker, bro. I just know it.
Damn, what?
Wow.
They regretting the shit out that shit. Well, let's keep it real. Microsoft is regretting Xbox so hard. They are so fucking mad they did this bullshit. I'm telling you, they mad about that shit.
What?
Did y'all see them sales comparisons between Hellblade 1 and Hellblade 2?
What they look like?
No.
And they were Steam sales, by the way. They were Steam sales comparisons.
Well, still Hellblade 1 didn't sell shit, so what's the comparison?
It sold a lot more than I mean, granted, it was out longer, so give it.
I know Microsoft is sitting there looking at the money they would make from Call of Duty if Game Pass didn't exist, and they just looking at all that shit, just like they looking at this like we giving this game away. They mad.
It's never too late to revert what you said. I mean,
they reverted everything they said. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? So look, this is what they do with Call of Duty. This is what I would have did. Like, we know we said every game day one in Game Pass, but that was in a long time ago. Like we had some different shit came up. We dropped 70 Bs, nigga. Get to it.
I wonder what type of, especially being in America, why they move and act like they're afraid of people to view them a certain way. Like, you know how many corporations and companies say, nigga, fuck y'all, this is what we doing. Apple does it every year. Apple will take away accessories and be like, yeah, nigga, buy a cord or just
Alex, they've been moving like that since that Don Magic shit. Ever since 2013,
when he said get an Xbox 360 or something?
Exactly. So ever since then, they've been trying to get in the media darling shit.
That screwed them.
But you know what's crazy? Y'all, Xbox fan base has never been the fan base that gave a fuck about being coddled and shit. Like, if you was like Nintendo or some shit, their age demographic and just the personalities that come with it, they're all happy-go-lucky. I like to ride carousels on Tuesdays. Xbox is the Mountain Dew Halo niggas, Gears of War niggas. Like, they don't give a fuck.
I don't know why they're trying to coddle their fan base when they're the most generic dude bro gamers that we've always seen.
Why do you think they drink Mountain Dew? Like, where does that theory come from?
Well,
every time I do Halo come out,
gargled it on camera one time.
You can literally
they put Master Chief on. They put Master Chief on Mountain Dew bottles and Dorito bags. Come on,
we're not like Mountain Dew ain't fire though. Mountain Dew is pretty.
No, but they have a demographic. You know,
my farts come out like a green flame, nigga. I love Mountain Dew.
Hell yeah, do me up, brother. That's what they say.
Do me right.
Freaky niggas need to stay their ass inside.
I forgot the conversation.
I think it was
Xbox being the.
Oh yeah, they regret Game Pass. Go ahead, BG. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't got nothing else.
Jack
they definitely.
Kiss Move Existence is not really what we need.
Yeah, they regret that shit, but.
Nah, BG Hi-Fi Rush actually got 3 million players, so it don't matter.
Oh man, shout out to them.
Yes, sir.
You know what they could do, like what Sony is doing with the PS Plus. They could do tiers for Game Pass. Like, oh, you want to play COD in Game Pass?
They already got that.
Well, I'm saying like basically charge niggas more. Like you got to pay for a more expensive version of Game Pass to play COD type shit.
Yeah, they got Game Pass Ultimate. They got the core Game Pass. They got the PC Game Pass.
Just revert that.
They already got like 3 tiers, so they have to make a 4th tier.
I mean, they could put COD on the highest tier and charge more, but I mean, shit.
Yeah. Like Jack, do you feel like we're well, you don't even like PlayStation Premium in general anyway. I don't feel like I'm getting some bang for my buck. I just got the shit because it's I need to play online.
It's a waste of
money.
money.
It's like what would they lose by just saying they just buy the game type shit? Like
it's gonna be a PR nightmare. But other than that, I mean, niggas still gonna buy it. Well, they console user base ain't gonna buy it, but shit, we already see how this going anyway. So shit, I mean, hey, I would just say, hey, y'all niggas. But then again, on PlayStation, Switch and all that, they gotta buy it anyway, and PC. Besides Game Pass, I mean, we'll see what's going on with it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's they're gonna it's still gonna sell, right? You know, PlayStation and on PC, people are gonna buy it, and everybody on Xbox is gonna play on Game Pass. So one of two things is gonna happen. Either the sales are gonna go down and Game Pass is going to increase, or Game Pass is going to remain the same and Call of Duty is going to do what it does as expected. But I don't think they are regretting Game Pass. The moment they regret it, it goes away just like Zune and Windows Phone, which I still think they got rid of those like prematurely. Bow themselves out of an opportunity.
Be Baldur's Gate.
But Smooth, don't you think the moment Game Pass go away, the moment Xbox go away? I feel like at that point they literally giving up, like we out, like
yeah.
So
They some suckers. But
nigga, did you turn into LL Cool J? What the fuck?
that's funny.
Okay, let me read some super chats.
Turned into J Bar.
Living legend Bond getting on the Miami Bang bus or what? Oh man.
You thinking he replacing Baby Alien?
That's nuts.
I thought you were gonna say he's replacing the girl. He definitely gonna fuck on that bus.
Either one. I don't put nothing past.
Hey, no lie. I thought about going to the pool today to just pay homage to that podcast, but I don't feel like hopping in that bitch.
You missed it. Bob was in here earlier, man. He said, gotta leave. The hoes are calling me. You hear him?
Literally said that.
Oh,
too.
actually, I did hear. I heard hot dog smack him on the forehead when he said that. And I hopped off here.
Oh, Andrew Wilkins. I'll hop on the pod. Send me that link, BG.
I don't think so.
Oh yeah, you
got beef with him?
He ain't post his PSN. He got beef with.
Oh, it was that dude? Oh, that's funny.
Jazzy said, I'm the biggest hater. That's crazy.
Nah, he's not coming back in here.
Damn.
I ain't never seen Jazzy put his foot down like that.
What KD said, I like when Jazzy talk that gangster shit. Gangster.
You said you ain't never seen him put his hoof down? Like his hoof?
I said foot, but I mean, look, that works too.
Okay. I heard.
We know you like to high step from time to time.
I don't know.
Sweet Chin music again, brother.
Oh man.
If Jazzy and Sweet Chin and music niggas in the Goodwill parking lot, that nigga might be a legend.
I don't know if y'all hear my background. Maybe y'all do, but I have noise cancellation. But they playing corner store music outside right now.
I don't hear anything, brother.
Okay, great. His noise cancellation.
They playing the corner store podcast outside.
Nah, but don't you have a house? You're back in the Boogie Down Bronx.
I mean, I'm still where niggas is at, and Spaniards are at. So that don't mean nothing. They still.
So we still.
You got your house on a deal, then. Yeah, you got your shit on the deal.
Oh, don't do that.
He got his house on Game Pass.
Game
Pass. A little discount tag. Okay.
He got a Game Pass house. Oh my god.
The Game Pass housing program. Oh man,
that's crazy. Damn. I fuck with it.
Shout out to all my Dominicans, all my Puerto Ricans, and y'all corner store music. I mean, no offense by that. That's just what I call it. Because that's
Chop,
where
make that ass clap. Chop,
that's where I hear it the most.
Bro, I had got Mexican neighbors like my old house, bro. Like right before we moved, bro. These niggas had chickens and goats in the backyard. I'm like, man, what the fuck? Because I used to have like white next door neighbors. They was like, just normal shit. And I'm like, niggas knocking on their door. Our chicken got in y'all backyard. Chicken, nigga. What? Y'all, like, what are y'all doing?
That dear rooster. Let me go get him real quick.
That's kind of racist. So the chicken got in the black people backyard. They thought you was gonna fry him real quick. Like,
I didn't know what they. I'm like, bro, these niggas got like mad farm animals. I'm like, brother, this is like a residential neighborhood, brother. What are y'all doing?
You know how they get? They probably already fried it, trying to get that damn chicken.
That's just crazy, bro.
Shout out Memphis.
Yes, sir. Where was I at? Okay. Clean frame. What is each of y'all's experience with parasocial relationships, online relationships as fans, and on the other side as micro celebrities growing up to now?
Ooh, that's good. I met my parasocial relationship. Shout out to Alex.
Why everybody keep saying that?
Why does this nigga think? All right,
what? I met
niggas already think I want to be your big bulbous ass. Stop.
I didn't even damn narrative. Look, the only thing I knew about Alex, he came to Discord randomly. I ain't know who he was. He was like, and then he was like, I live close. We can meet up. I met up with the nigga.
Why you making me sound creepy? Why, if I join the Discord and immediately say before I introduce myself, I live close, nigga, that's weird as fuck.
Okay, so look, when me and Alex linked for the first time, he started telling me shit I had forgot about. He like, you remember you used to do this, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
Oh, like, you talking about when I was like, remember you used to wash your whole body, and then
no, hell no, you had all the info. I'm like, damn, I didn't know you was that nigga was really fanned out for real. I wanted to sign an autograph, but I was eating nacho. But yeah, but I met my parasocial relationship. It was good times, bro. He ain't killed me yet. I haven't killed him.
Come on, Gamer Lives Matter. Nigga asked you to sign his shirt.
Definitely asked me to sign. Then he bought me some honey chicken, which was great. Hey, that was actually a great.
Nah, damn bad you got me to get a Jack Blue signature.
That's what I'm saying. That signature is worth nothing now. I don't know.
And when you wash your shirt, that mustard gonna come off, so it ain't even worth
exactly.
He wrote it in mustard. That's crazy.
You know what's crazy, bro? That's the day I started getting my waves back, bro. Because I remember he took a picture of the top of my head because I was like bent down signing some shit, and then Smooth synced the picture. Said, "Damn." No, Smooth commented on the tweet and said Jack Move left his waves at home. I remember that shit.
Damn.
When he said that, I'm like, I'm finna get my waves back,
that's
bro.
Funny as
I'm like, I'm gonna get my waves.
Nigga embarrass you in front of the hoes. You ain't like it.
I'm like, damn. I'm like, I gotta get my shit back, bro. Smooth that clout.
That's crazy,
bro. Yeah.
Oh
Thanks,
man.
Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, I met I've run into a couple of people. You know, that recognize me. A bunch of times at the airport. Funny enough. I've never had a parasocial relationship. It's always been cool. What up? You know, dap it up. You know, when we do a little small talk. I think that's it. You know,
niggas ask you for pictures, BG.
I think once. I think that was really it. Like once. They usually just be cool and like trying to dap up.
One time. Remember when we had an anonymous person join home base and and sent a candid photo of BG? Do you remember that shit years ago?
Huh?
Yeah. There was like a candid photo of BG. I forgot who that person was. I wish I still had that photo. Yeah, BG, you got people that know where you at, bro. I'm going to tell you that.
No, but there's people that knew where I was at. And it's not like I was in a rush to go nowhere, nigga. I stayed there for years. I remember when niggas was taking a picture of me, like when they saw me, like on some like FBI shit. Niggas would see me in passing.
The dude say you gonna whoop your ass in the
not even him.
At one time?
No, not even him. Just random dudes who like took pictures of me in passing. Like you know, like niggas was like how niggas was like watching BMF or the Mafia back in the day, just taking photos of them in passing. I'm like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
If I see a nigga with a flat top in front of a bank talking about gaming, I might take a picture of him too. It's weird.
It's weird, bro. It's like, Is weird,
It
but
is very strange.
Parasocial. I'm not popular enough or cool enough to have a parasocial relationship.
I
will
never
say,
got recognized outside like that.
it's outside of celebrity people. Y'all have all had friends that genuinely thought that they were closer to y'all than y'all were, and you didn't want to hurt their feelings, so you just let it rock. Y'all have had that before.
Yeah, I mean like middle school, high school type shit.
Yeah, that might be the closest thing I've had to parasocial. Where niggas just think they know you because they follow you on Instagram and shit.
But see, some niggas is assholes. They'll tell them like, "Nigga, I don't fuck with you like that." Like me, I always.
I can't.
I've never done that. Like
I can't do that.
Yeah, I can't do that. I'll fuck with you, dog.
I don't be want to embarrass nobody unless you persona. I ain't trying to embarrass you, bro.
Come on, bro.
No,
Anyway,
no.
see, you starting shit again.
My bad. Parasocial.
Almighty J, you said shout out to Hellblade 2. I played it for an hour and fell asleep. Best nap ever. Y'all hating.
Thought you were gonna say you beat it in an hour.
Randy Leonard, I have a question for Smooth, but the others can chime in. How do you feel about these delusional Xbox fans such as Anna and San, Snap Blast Play, J-Rock, making the brand look worse? I mute block these virgins.
Who are these people?
Do you know any of them? Who are these niggas?
You muted, Smooth.
I don't know any of them.
I know J-Rock, but yeah, I know J-Rock.
I know Snap Blast Play. He been linking the same dry ass Starfield clip for like a year and a half now, and this it's like bullshit.
Yeah, I know J-Rock because I invited him on. You know, I invited him on years ago, and you know, I ain't trying to start no.
J-Rock a bitch ass nigga.
No, he is a bitch.
But you know
Listen,
no, but
he is a bitch. I mean, that's what I was gonna say.
Some of his tweets be funny. He a bitch ass nigga, but some of his tweets be funny.
Yeah, like you know, like I wasn't gonna call him a bitch ass nigga because I don't want to think I'm like reigniting shit. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because it's factually, it's a factual statement. I'm not calling you that because I'm hating or starting shit. It's just like historical fact that you like use a bitch ass nigga and you came on the podcast and you bitched up. And like, but online you was a different nigga, like you know, than when you came on the podcast.
Stuff on Twitter and got shit to say, but yeah, I remember he was on the podcast, but didn't say nothing the whole show. So he's tough behind the keyboard.
He a bitch ass
nigga. Even though it's a
Adam.
podcast, what we gonna do? Reach through the screen? Like I already got in trouble for that. Like
I about to say, did you get banned for reaching?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Can you mean no offense and call somebody a bitch ass nigga? Because that's how I feel about him.
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, I literally.
With all due respect.
Yeah, I mean no offense by it that he's a bitch ass nigga, but he is.
Yeah.
I think the bitch ass niggas that know they don't get offended when you call them that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think they feel like all right, Captain Obvious. Like they just.
Yeah. I just gotta call you that for accuracy. Okay. John the Black. Jack, you play 2D slop like Shantae. Don't speak on real games like Doom Eternal.
Shantae is a great game.
Who said that?
John the Black.
Jazzy, what you think about that, Jazzy? Does that sound ignorant to you? Because it sounds a little ignorant to me.
It definitely does. I think you should do something, Jack.
Whoa, what you want me to do?
put a hit out on this nigga? You want you to put a hit out on him? Damn, Jazz, you got mob ties?
He said I wouldn't have happened to me, Jack.
I ain't saying nothing.
Hey, listen, bro.
Jazzy said it in a way so like the FBI can't like actually indict him.
I don't know what the fuck Jazzy had going on. But Shantae has been around for 22 years. It's a great game. They got a new game coming out. What, this year, Jazzy?
Shantae Advance comes out on the Game Boy Advance specifically, but I don't know when it's coming on other consoles though.
Coming out soon though, and that thing look fire. So I'm looking forward.
It's out on the Game Boy Advance.
I know that's because it's coming to PS5 and all that.
Oh, okay.
Not first. The reason it's coming out on Game Boy Advance first is because it was supposed to be the sequel to the original Shantae for the Game Boy Advance because the first came out on Game Boy Color, but it never came out. So recently they went back, fixed up the game, finished it, and it's still gonna launch on the fucking Game Boy Advance all these years later.
Wow.
Okay.
You think it'll come to Switch before PlayStation?
Yes. No, actually, you know what? I think they said they might do they might launch it at all the same time on the other shit. I think they said that. I could be wrong.
Because I bought the Game Boy Advance version on limited run games. I think that's gonna fuck me over. Because
I gotta get that PlayStation.
Relax Paul Gaming RPG. Y'all tripping. Doom 2016 is still fire, as well as Doom Eternal. Once again, BG is wrong. Can't speak to the type of PC gamer you come in contact with. I come in contact with all kinds of them.
Don't they kind of prove his point though? Because Paul is like one of those PC elitists now, and then he's saying that, so it's like, ain't they kind of proving what you? Okay.
It's the, that's their treasured game over there. Some bullshit.
You know what game is better than Doom 2016?
A lot of shit.
Stray 2022.
Ooh, Stray is fire.
I would play Stray over Doom 2016.
I would. Bro, when I say Stray is my game of the year 22, niggas act like I'm crazy. That game is fire. I'm sorry. Stray is fire.
Stray is dope, bro. It's a dope game. Bro.
Stray,
I like Stray more than God
Hold
of War.
up, nigga. Did Returnal come out 2022?
21.
Stray is also a lot more profitable than a lot of these fucking games out here, bro. I can tell you that right now. So it is what it is. Oh my god, it's not even like Cinco de Mayo. What are y'all doing outside, bro? They just going off. Hey yo, tell E-Rock to come get his people. Like, can they fucking relax?
Fuck E-Rock.
He probably got a popsicle cart out there selling tomatoes.
That's racist.
How is that racist?
That's racist.
Popsicle cart? That's
the bully.
You think that's the only way his con can make money is by selling freezy pops and
wonton? I hate that fucking word, bro.
What concert was? Did y'all see that concert where them immigrants snuck in with all them hot dog carts? Did y'all see that shit?
Oh, it was some they was running away and shit because they got caught. Yeah.
Bro, it was like 50, 100 immigrants with hot dog carts. They like tore down a fence at this concert, and yeah,
nigga, what?
Because they didn't have no license.
A couple of months ago, bro.
You gotta have a license to sell that shit. They had no license.
I was like, what the fuck?
They be like, me don't speak English. Kent Phillips, Doom is one of those games where you have to play it on a harder difficulty. Doom on the harder difficulty requires a completely different play style that makes it fun. Sure,
I'm not gonna even say that's a bad argument because I had the same argument for games like The Last of Us, so I can't even dispute what he's saying.
He's not wrong, but once again, Doom Eternal is still just much better.
Yeah.
Let me get to a topic, then go back to that. What else? Let me throw another. Oh, next Astro. I don't know how believable this is, but Astrobot is going to be the next Astrobot game is going to be announced soon.
Did you get that from Mr. Pio on Twitter, my nigga? Hold on.
No.
Right.
I didn't. Come on, man. You think I'm falling for Pio shit? No, this is
this community noted like crazy. They've been on that.
What's his name? Reported this. IGN reported it. Gaming Insider report. Yeah, Inside Gaming.
Ain't them all the same company now? Like shit. I mean,
no, not Inside. Not Inside Gaming, but
okay.
Yeah, VG 24/7 and a bunch of them are now. When Insider Gaming report shit, that's there are two websites that when they report shit, I absolutely believe it. Usually, it's VGC, Video Game Chronicles, and Insider Gaming. They report shit, then I'm at least giving credit to it.
They the ones with like the purple and shit. Like,
yeah, I'm giving credit to
it. Tom Henderson works for them. That's who Tom Henderson.
Yeah. I started following them recently. Yeah, I fuck with them.
Yeah. So cool. Listen, I'm down for an Astrobot game.
So wait a minute. Is it gonna be a Astrobot console game, VR game? What is it?
I hope it's both. It should be a hybrid.
Yeah, I can see that.
It'll definitely be at least a console game, but maybe with
the tweet I saw said it's console game.
So let me ask y'all this. Because the first one was a VR game, which greatly reviewed.
Yeah,
had a paywall because it's a VR game. The second one was a pack-in with the PS5, so that means it was free. Do you think people are going to show up and purchase a Astrobot game with their hard-earned money?
No,
I think so.
Do I think it's going to sell like hotcakes? Nah, but I think it'll sell.
So you think this is going to be a budget title? Or you think this will be a full $69?
Budget? I think it'll be budget.
It definitely be 35-40
because Team Asobi is from Team Asobi, and they're not gonna be. I don't think they're gonna do like $70 off the top of the rip.
Yeah,
bro, that'd be a $40 or $50 game.
It should be 50.
Fam, yes, and it's gonna be that much for the simple fact that I think it should have VR pass-through for it.
So you're saying it's gonna double as a VR? See, I think that might.
But games. There's a bunch of games that do that. There's a bunch of games that have. For instance, y'all remember the game Bound?
Yes.
Or was it Journey? Okay, so Bound is a game where you could play that on a flat screen, but they then updated it to where in VR, I see it as an isometric view. So I'm looking down at my character move around the world. There's a few games they do that.
But
They
if they do that, they can't promote it too much as a VR game because people.
Humanity did it. Humanity was a puzzle game that just came out, and I played it in VR, but a lot of niggas played it flat on the TV.
Well, I wouldn't want to put that VR stigma on the game. Like people gonna think it's just a VR only game and shit.
I mean, they could patch it in later too.
Yeah,
but it's I don't think that would be a deterrent if they just put it on the regular. Now, if you're saying if they put it on the PSVR 2 only section of the PlayStation Store, then it might feel a little hidden. But if you just put like a new Astrobot game and then you get on there and you see that it has VR 2,
yeah, if it got compatibility, I don't think it'll be it as a VR game. Though, you know what I'm saying?
And I don't know. I think VR definitely needs a new platformer because the few that we have, BG, I don't know if you ever seen the game Moss or Moss 2 or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
We need a new platformer that's not only fun but uses all the capabilities of the controllers we have. The VR2 controllers have all the shit that the DualSense has. The adaptive triggers, the vibration, the haptics. So we need somebody that's going to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they took advantage of it on the Astro's Playroom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The tightening of the R2 and shit and the rope and tension.
I think, god damn, they got this bass jumping. I don't know if y'all hear this shit, but I think Astrobot is like that game that all of the old school, especially the old school, everybody said they loved it, but especially the old school, oh yeah, this is the PlayStation we love and want to come back and all that shit, you know, them, the Blandrews of the world, even the Jazzies, you know, them people who like the PS2 era and PS1 era of PlayStation. This, oh yeah, they said this was the greatest shit ever. This is what we want from Play. So I hope niggas show up.
I didn't even beat that joint. I played like 2 levels of that bitch.
I'll buy
Astro Playroom is the best PS5 game.
See?
Whoa.
No, but
Yes.
Jazzy's, the people like Jazzy and Blandrew actually believe that shit. So I hope the people that be crying, oh, y'all shut down Japan Studios and y'all stop making Gravity Rush. All them motherfuckers better buy this shit.
That's not me.
They better buy this shit.
I'm actually shocked hearing Jazzy say that. Wow.
I've always said that, brother.
I platinum the game. I think it's fire. I still think this is the best. It's it's the best use of the DualSense. I don't think any game has topped it.
No, that's facts. Nope. That's facts.
So,
and do you think there's a possibility of Team Asobi closing down their doors?
They just opened the motherfuckers.
Did they just form? Like, goddamn.
No, they were a subsidiary studio to Japan Studios.
Yeah, Japan, I know.
Well, they spun them off. They're still technically brand new.
How you gonna get them a new like distinction and then close them down? I don't think that.
No, Jazzy. If they shut down them before shutting down Media Molecule, I'm suplexing somebody. Hit that motherfucker like.
Yeah, because people realize like they're only gonna make Astrobot games since that happened when they closed down for Japan Studio. So that's why I say if people are actually gonna buy this game or not, because if they put a charge of 70, they're definitely not gonna say it. I just seen somebody in the comments say day one on PS Plus.
I think
it's gonna be tough to get people to go out and purchase. I really do.
I think you got to see if this game can stand on its own. Yeah. I think you have to see.
That makes sense.
Yeah. You have to put this game out
on PS Plus because you got to think about their first game was a pack-in. It was a free game with the console.
But now you got to see what you got though. Are people only playing this because it's essentially a low barrier, or are people legit interested in it? Because then you'll know.
I think they found that out on the launch of the PS5.
I don't think so.
I don't think. Okay, you think that game?
No one was really. No.
People loved it, but it came. Listen, it's easy to love some shit that niggas somebody gave it to you for free. It's not that hard to love that.
Nah,
I think it'll be a good. It's a good game either way, but you have to test the interest. You got to know.
Yeah,
so I think you sell it $50.
I mean, it don't hurt. They can always put it in plus if it don't sell.
I mean, 50 might be kind of high, but I mean, either way, I definitely would buy it. I like the Astrobot game, so I would buy it.
Yeah.
They can charge 70, I'll still buy it.
All right, bro, let's settle
but
down.
You see how these classic gamers. You see how these classic gamers like. Listen, I think the game is fire, but like these PS2 lovers that think PS2, PS1 is best generation, this shit is invaluable to them.
Yes, Astro's Playroom is better than Horizon.
All right, let's move on. Yeah. Let's move on. Let's pack it up.
Back me up one time.
Man, you ain't gonna get an argument from me, bro.
Said, hold me down.
Yeah, what the?
Alex, you still playing Well, I don't. Are you still playing Multiverse, or have you ever played Multiverse?
Doesn't it come out in 2 days?
Oh, I thought it was already out.
No,
Yeah, it's finally out early access.
Well, I don't understand what's going on with Multiverse.
No,
Is
it's
relaunching?
It's re-releasing, right?
Yeah.
In
No,
like a
'cause
couple days.
Wasn't it
Am I
still
tripping?
early access or am I tripping?
So a few months ago, I downloaded it out of my recently purchased games, but you can't play online. But then when you go on the PlayStation Store, it just has a wish list. You can't download it from the store. I guess the new SKU. I don't know what the fuck going on, but
Yeah, Jazzy. So it was in early access, and now they're actually releasing the game.
Oh, okay. 'Cause I remember they like took it down for like a while and then just like, oh yeah, we're coming back on. Like, damn.
to answer your question,
It says May 28.
yeah, May 20.
Damn.
To answer your question, I'm excited as fuck, bro. I'm not the Smash brawler type nigga. I rarely play fighting games, but I had a ton of fun with Multiverses. I hope that the community fucks with it because
Jason Voorhees and Agent Smith gonna be in there. That's the new characters they announced.
I hope y'all fuck with it, bro. It was really fun for the few weeks, the month or two that it actually had people on the servers, and before niggas found the cheese for Velma and the other characters. I really enjoyed it.
I mean, how do you guys trust games that just shut down and then decide you're gonna open back up a few months later and expect the audience to be there?
Wait. You don't like early access? Don't Xbox? Didn't y'all tout that as one of the big things?
Am I bugging? Was Multiverse always an early access game this entire time?
Yes.
And it's just finally releasing? Because I feel like the game
the issue was that they took it off, but people had already spent money on it. Like there was premium shit you could buy for it. Yeah. So people was like, why the fuck are you taking the game away? Like if the server's empty, the server's empty, but I paid to use certain characters or whatever the fuck. That was the issue. At least from my understanding, when everybody was pissed off talking about it. Are y'all gonna play it, BG? Y'all?
No.
Oh my god! Come on!
No.
Like what? Y'all not playing Xdefiant? You're not playing Multiverse. What are y'all playing?
Other games.
Xdefiant. I don't like Xdefiant, bro.
Let's talk about that now. Because I just learned today. So wait, that game is like officially out.
Yes.
I just learned this shit today. I thought that shit was like, I thought y'all was still playing like another beta build or something. But okay, y'all want to talk about it? I'm hating on that game. I think it's some dog shit. I'm sorry. I think it's some bullshit.
You played it, BG?
I played that beta a while ago. I think it's some dog shit.
Nah, you gotta play it now. They made changes.
I don't know.
Well, he was on PC. It probably didn't factor. Everybody on console, it feels good now. When the betas first came out, nigga, you couldn't get a kill. You felt like all your bullets wasn't registering. I probably had the most playtime in it on the panel so far. The issues with it, I think I said this last night. Everybody feels like they're on Ozempic. Everything is skinny. Everything is small. Nothing has no weight. The movement feels like you're literally floating when you run. The gun sounds all sound the same. It feels like you're shooting paper bullets.
Did they switch to have on heart-shaped underwear? What was that, bro?
I have heart-shaped underwear on?
I just thought Smooth had on. I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah, some weird vibes. Go ahead.
The game feels like a cheap Call of Duty. It is what it is. But the reason why I feel like people are playing with it, and I myself, is that we don't have a ton of arena-style shooters that aren't Call of Duty or Battlefield 2042. So for me, I mean, it's fun to play. I mean, what are the shooters you gonna play? The finals, my nigga.
Sounds like a default game. Oh see,
yeah. Is that
yes,
a new
sir.
term? Yeah, it's a default game.
Well,
Yes,
Jack made that up a while ago, but yeah, sounds like a default game.
Definitely a default game. Nothing spectacular.
Well, what the fuck do you have on, brother?
Hold on. Do I need to?
I told y'all. Look,
This nigga Smooth got on Star Spangled shorts.
What you got on, brother?
These are swimming trunks. I was
Alright.
But
I just didn't get undressed. I went straight to the computer.
But why are they Star Spangled, brother?
Oh, when I'm feeling very what they call it?
Patriotic?
Yeah, patriotic. Yeah.
That boy came from a Trump rally.
I'm about to say, what the fuck? I thought I was saying shit, bro. Okay.
Oh my god,
Alex, do you think this game was designed to be played on PC over console, or like does it feel like that when you play it? How do you feel about it?
That's how I felt in the betas. That's why I had written it off immediately. I'm like, that shit feels ass. But like I said, it feels good now. It's just you have to be okay with knowing this shit feels like. To me, we had a conversation about it at home base. And niggas was like, I'd rather play They either said who said that? They said Rogue Company is better, but they'd rather play this. So they were comparing it to Rogue Company as far as like how shallow it feels, and how kind of hosh posh the movement or whatever the fuck. You know, when you register bullets, you shoot a nigga, he run around the corner and it don't hit him, but it slap you in the back of the neck.
Like yeah,
what they call it, net code or some shit. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, let's see if it has long legs. It'll probably last longer than Foam Stars because it's not unique and it's not beautiful and it's not interesting and it doesn't have a team that puts its all into it.
You think Foam Stars are dead already?
Foam Sluts? I'm a as a
hey, watch
foamy.
your mouth, Alex. Watch your mouth.
Hey, I'm a foamy. I made us an anthem.
Oh,
but
okay,
if I'm trying to find a game at 5 p.m. and it takes over 5 minutes on a Saturday,
Big dead.
I can't help it, bro. I can't bear this fruit. You know what I mean? I can't put it on my shoulders much longer. I'm not BG. I'm not gonna play Titanfall 2 for 10 years.
Jazzy, you don't play it no more, brother?
I do, brother.
When
I
was
just
the last
told
time
you
you
like
played?
last week that they got a new season coming out.
But that ain't.
Oh,
you
actually,
told me-
it's already out.
You told me when they put out new content. I asked you when the last
You're not
time you
helping.
played it.
You're not helping his argument that we have 20 seasons already. He says it's already out.
No, we don't have to. It's only 4 seasons. And
Oh,
they
that's
roll
too
it
many.
out,
I
like,
keep
at least
telling
every
The
month.
game has been out 3 months though, and it's got 4 seasons.
I keep telling him that. They
No,
keep saying, "Don't you have like 10 seasons?" It's like it's only 4.
Yeah, they just wrote out for like the season pass, like for
Didn't
each
they come out in
season
February?
they're done.
Yo, listen. We be getting on some of these fucking developers for not having enough seasons. Bro, if you have too many seasons, your game is probably ass, bro. If you could keep up, your game is probably ass, bro. You shouldn't be able to keep up.
No, sir. They just added like 3 new maps.
Speak on it.
Listen, the
And
good
they're about
ones,
to add more Foam Star characters.
the good games struggle to make new maps and new content. All right, y'all doing too well, so that game is ass. Shout out to Titanfall.
Hey, shout out
It's
to
doing more
everybody
than
that. You said
it's
what?
doing more than Factions 2 right now, so
Oh, you
that's
got
not
me.
my business.
You got me. Pew pew.
That's
You got me.
crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Shout out to
You got
everybody
me.
that gives games a chance. I see y'all. I validate y'all, and
Hey,
we'll get through this.
hey, Factions just beat it to the punch of being dead. Y'all motherfuckers dog walk that death.
You got me looking
That's
Bond.
crazy. That's a crazy spin, BJ. I ain't mad
If
at it.
Bond was here to see you bragging that your shit got canceled, we'd have
Listen,
another 6-hour podcast.
Listen. At least Factions said, "Fuck it, we ain't even gonna bother." You niggas did all that work just to end up in the same grave where Factions is at in 2-3 months.
My watery grave.
Nigga, if that game was a baby, you wouldn't even got to bond with that motherfucker. That's not even enough time to bond.
Wait, why are we talking about abortion? What? BG,
I
next
ju-
topic, bro.
I just related it to childbirth, but next topic.
What is wrong with you?
That edible whooping your ass.
Next topic.
Oh, he took an edible today? Oh, shit.
You know he did.
Shout out to Titanfall. I did play that game till nobody was on the servers. I miss it. I still miss it till today.
Cool.
Yeah. Man, what else is okay? So Xdefiant. All right. What else? Paper Mario Thousand Year Door remake came out. Any thoughts, Jazzy?
I've only gotten about like 7 hours into it. So
Only
far, I
7
think
hours.
it's like, yeah. So I didn't put it like that much into it.
Okay.
So I feel like it's pretty good for what it is because I'm not really that much of like a paper or like a Mario guy like in general. So I just checked out just to see like how it is, and so far it actually looks like really good because they're mainly doing like the paper aesthetic. I know it's not unique to this game, but it just looks like really good compared to what I've seen from the GameCube version because this is running on the Paper Mario Origami King engine, so they did a lot of stuff like for like lighting wise and just like little different things like in the game. So far, it's like pretty good, and I do like. I feel like it's what does Blanger say? Oozing charm. That's why I feel like
Losing,
yeah,
yes, sir.
yeah. This game got a lot of that too because some of the characters like it felt like kind of like they're like kind of like self awareness like with the humor of it all because like even Bowser in this game is he's like oh yeah no one's allowed to kidnap Princess Peach but me or whatever. So I feel like so far I'm enjoying it. It's pretty decent.
Cool.
I know
Nintendo.
there's
No, go ahead.
and also because the misconception is that because some people couldn't get it on Amazon or like Walmart or whatever, but that's only in the United States, so that's why you couldn't get like physical copies through there. But if it's like other regions in the world, you can get that on Amazon. and other places. So because of the fact that I feel like it's just an overtime type of thing, I think it'll get straightened out. Because this game and like Luigi's Mansion 2, where you couldn't get it on like Amazon in the United States at least, but hopefully it gets fixed by the time this June Direct comes out and they show whatever they have down the line, so we'll be good.
Okay. Nintendo also bought Shiver Entertainment, who worked on the ports for Hogwarts Legacy and Mortal Kombat 1. I don't think that Mortal Kombat 1...
Kombat 1?
Yeah, that port was...
Wait, hold on.
Well, no. I'm going to give them credit. That port was terrible, but I think they did, from what they had to work with, I think they probably did a good job based on what they had to work with.
Did you see the difference between Mortal Kombat 1, like, without the patch that they did? Like, the comparison?
The differences?
Shots?
I do remember looking at it. I think so.
Aren't they the ones that originally ported it, or are they the ones that fixed it?
They did both, I think. They did both.
Oh, but I wouldn't. Hey.
No, it's like I think it was like some like bug or whatever, but like some people showing off because the patch actually looks a little bit better than, but people saying like the way it looked like day one without the patch is what it's supposed to originally look like.
But of course, you know, the Switch 2 is going to get more third-party support, and it's going to be capable of running, you know, a wider variety of games. So yeah, they probably just needed a port studio of their own. And even though, like I said, Mortal Kombat at first wasn't great, I don't remember how Hogwarts was. I didn't hear anything bad, but they got the experience, so and they'll have more to work with.
Yeah, and they're still going to work out like their other contracted work that they have to finish up like going on. So eventually, right then, because then they'll just like be like a port studio for like Nintendo or work like on first party games.
Yeah. Weapon Wheel trivia. Weapon Wheel from Weapon Wheel Zookeeper. The United States Air Force used what gaming console to create a cluster supercomputer? Is it A, PS2, B, 360, C, PS3, or D, Xbox One X?
Damn, I feel like I read that.
I heard about this story.
I think it's an Xbox too.
Usually use
PS3.
It was the One X, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that.
I'm gonna use Xbox 360.
According to Weapon Wheel Zookeeper, the answer is PS3.
I got it. Let's go.
What?
Shit.
Well, keep in mind the security and the infrastructure. It was.
I could have swore it was an Xbox, bro. I feel like I've seen that before, bro.
Random question.
Maybe we confusing that with the power of the cloud shit they was talking.
I don't know, man.
Has anyone seen or played anything about this PS5 game Indica? Anybody played it? Seen any gameplay, any footage?
I saw it on the PS Store. That was it.
Okay.
Nope.
It looked like an interactive movie. Is it an actual game?
I feel like Jack should stream this for the community.
Well, Alex, you have been requesting the Harold Halibut, sir. I don't know if it's done downloading, but I did download it on PC Game Pass. I'm planning on streaming that sometime. So
I'd say go check out Indica, bro. I feel like that could.
You're getting Harold Halibut, sir. You're getting Harold Halibut. How much that game cost?
Indica?
Yeah,
25.
That shit is gonna say in the store. What the fuck is going on, man? I'm in debt, nigga.
Hey, mood. That's a mood.
Knick-knack. Pervert. The mouth don't stop. John Wayne was a Nazi. And my war are music tracks that can be found in which of these Grand Theft Auto radio stations? Is it A, V Rock, B, Liberty City Hardcore, C, Channel X, or D, Radio X?
I'm gonna say A.
The first one.
I'm gonna say
the first one sounds familiar.
That's probably a talk station, though, huh? What was it?
It was Channel X. Channel X.
Radio X.
The answer is C, Channel X.
God fucking damn it, bro. I was on the streak before today, bro. Damn. How y'all remember that? Y'all just guess? Y'all remember that?
They're playing the game right now.
Because that radio station has a lot of like crazy ass songs if you actually listen to it. Like
I was listening to some GTA music yesterday, bro. They got a new commercial with one of them songs on there. I'm like, I heard the song somewhere before. Then I looked it up. I'm like, yeah, GTA 5, bro.
All right. Question crew. Oh my fucking god! What the fuck? Gonna answer some of this shit in after dark. Let me go to super chats real quick. Or I'll get to that other shit later. Where did I stop? No.
Get it together, BG, please, bro.
I'm trying to see where I left off. Was it him? Okay, here we go. Relax Paul Gaming RPG, Jack Move. I would appreciate you going back to save us from BG's bad opinions. What up though, Smooth? What gourmet meal you going to show us today?
Oh man, I had cookout food, so and I already ate it, but I had some grilled, barbecue chicken legs. I had cheeseburger, hot dog. I had a couple things that I don't plan on eating again for a while. So
I know you smoking that food up, wasn't you, bro?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Love to see it.
Fire. All right. GT Bot though, is there a multiplayer game you guys can confidently say you could wash anyone in? Yeah.
There's a few of them.
There's a few.
Pull up in PVZ. Let's get it.
Like a 1v1. You just talking about like we all in the lobby and we going crazy and you the best one.
He didn't specify.
Man, fuck any shooter, nigga.
Any old school one, man. Gotham City Imposters, Uncharted 2.
I was nasty man on that one, BG.
Fight Night Round 4.
Okay, I say
y'all know my
recently,
resume.
Rainbow Six Siege, Rocket League, what's on PlayStation?
Battlefield for me too, yeah.
Battlefield 2. Battlefield 2 as well.
I would have to go like, original Titanfall and
oh yeah, Titanfall for me too.
NBA Live, Smooth, that's your shit.
NBA Live, oh yeah, true.
No,
NBA
wait,
Live.
which year, it was what was it, 1918? You was good in that one.
Which one, 19?
The last one that came out, you was good in that one.
Oh, 19, yeah. The
18 you was ass, yeah, 19.
Oh. SpongeBob lights, camera, pans, and nobody in my family could beat me at all in none of the minigames.
Is that actually co-op, brother?
Yeah, it's 4+4.
The original Crash Team Racing, nobody's seeing me. Even Diddy Kong Racing, nobody's seeing me.
Oh shit. VR
Creed
VR Creed boxing. Remember that, BG? Nobody can fuck with me in that.
Shut your happy ass up.
Y'all should run that back, man. What's up?
I've been begging for this nigga to put the glue.
I will return.
A lot of dudes don't respect Naruto Storm 4 as a real fighter, quote unquote real fighter, but I'll whoop a lot of niggas' ass in that game. I've only lost to 2 people in the community to that game, and they're like super duper try hard anime niggas. So
who are those? I do want to give
Visions. Visions is he nice with the anime fighters.
This is like cheating, bro. He cheats out every game he play, bro.
One time I was just about to say to give some flowers. Blazer and I'd say Takeoff 2. Uncharted 4, Blazer and Takeoff are up there in the community for Uncharted 4. Who else at home base? Who else we know that's just fire? Like nobody can really beat them.
Home base gaming? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we got.
See,
Red Pig pretty good at Madden, ain't he? Or am I tripping?
Red Peg pretty good, but he been losing to E-Rock the past couple times. E-Rock,
oh, that's a no. That's a no.
E-Rock is hit or miss, man. Sometimes he be like good, sometimes she be.
Somebody just mentioned me about E-Rock the other day and said that boy ass on the man. I said, what?
Oh boy, he just lost to Butch last night.
I ain't gonna put no name on it. I got my birdies out the streets telling me E-Rock ain't been doing his thing on there. I don't know.
I'll say Scotty and Chop are good at shooters. They're really Scotty and Chop.
Me
good at shooters.
Me on Knockout City, nigga. Oh my.
All right, BG, next topic, bro. This nigga talking about Knockout City.
And Tick, good at shooters.
Mo Chocolate.
Tick up there.
Is God of War Ragnarok an eighth gen game? Oh God, let's move. We're not addressing that.
It's a PS4 game, Mo Chocolate.
It's you know what?
With a PS5 port. Yeah.
Generations are a man-made construct, right? It's not real. Just like gender and age and whatever.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Some people grandma like 32 years old right now. You know,
it doesn't exist. It's made up. It's whatever you want it to be. Okay, let's go with that. Tarek Ahmed, despite cult classic strap-ons force field.
Why would you do that? Why would you say that?
No. Despite cult classic strap-on force field, Ghost still sold well. Biggest fake outrage in a while. PC community did a bunch of yapping.
A strap-on force field? What the
That's
fuck?
crazy.
Nah, Tyrek, you got to calm down, bro.
Why would he do that?
You tweaking, bro.
I feel like she could beat you too, Tyrek. I feel like she could beat
Damn.
with the fade. I feel like
She probably won't whoop that nigga ass.
I feel like she could beat you.
That'd be hilarious to watch.
Like a fighter in a game.
Another one
Yeah,
to
he's saying
fight.
a fight.
I'm talking
You know,
about
Tyrek, he got that. You know what he gonna do? He gonna pull out over.
He gonna headbutt her and she gonna be in a coma for 3
He
years.
either gonna headbutt her or he gonna have on the bomb.
Tyrek gonna have chloroform like on his forehead so he can headbutt her.
You laugh at that shit, man.
Or
Come on, bro.
you know
gonna make a
Tyrek is the gaming community's greatest pharmacist. He might have them them pills little drug her a little bit and
That's crazy.
then knock her beat her ass after that.
Cult Classic might actually drop off the top rope on that nigga now that I think about it.
Yeah.
I got my money on Cassie, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. Dog.
Ooh, it's up in the air. It's up in the air. Prize picks. Who y'all picking?
Okay, yeah, over or under on Tyrek headbutts is crazy. That nigga get you one time, you out of there.
Over 3, I said.
He gonna pull up like this. I just posted in the Discord.
Could you imagine Tyrek doing what's E Honda's move that his fat ass levitate and headbutts you? Oh my god. Nigga punch a hole through your stomach.
He one tapping your motherfucker.
Oh my god. All right. GT. Well, no. Before that, Honey Dixon cider. Oh my god.
Drinks on me.
Honey Dixon cider. AC Shadow's meat sword attack on other men behind. What? I don't know what the fuck.
Bro, what is these comments we getting, bro?
Freaky. GT bot though, people taking pics of BG like he's Bigfoot. It's crazy. Like he's a Bigfoot sighting. It's crazy.
They surprised you outside, man.
I guess. I don't go out often. Living Legend. Anyone know if Shantae Advance will be physical on Switch Day 1 or will it be physical on limited run at a later date?
That's a good question. I feel like they're gonna do it for pre-orders, but it's not gonna be day 1 though. Nah.
Yeah, limited run games always sends it mad late after they get in the pre-orders.
But what they have started doing with Way Forward games, if you order like the collector's edition, they'll send you the digital code when they get they'll send it to you, and then like you would just have a physical copy after that type shit.
Yeah,
they usually give you the digital code too now.
Okay. Relaxed Paul Gaming. I come from console gaming. I started PC gaming in the early 90s. I was born in the
how old are you? What the fuck?
These niggas old as dirt.
Was that Relaxed Paul?
Yeah.
Relaxed Paul got like 2 kids that can finish college.
Hey, I was I was born in the 90s. I think most of us were, but this nigga is still old as shit, bro. Old as fucking.
I was definitely I was young as hell in the early.
You niggas is dust.
Learn how to read this shit. You talking about PC?
Nah, bro. Being born in the 80s is fucking crazy though. Like if you
88. All right, let's put some respect.
Hey, that should make it much. That's crazy, bro. All right, I gotta respect let me respect my elders. Cop Sanity. Smooth got the magics on. Oh, the MAGA shorts on.
Oh, I was like, what?
Yeah. Black Metal Gamer. You can revive one dead multiplayer game. What are you picking?
Oh,
factions too.
Low key, hey, they got them to the impossible we were talking about earlier. Hey, I'll be with that too. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I don't know if factions you can consider factions was ever alive.
I'll say something random because I always say mag and shit like that. I'm gonna say Far Cry 3's multiplayer. Fuck it.
That shit was boring, bro. I played it. I'm just trying to get trophies. I don't know.
If you ask me, the only answer is SOCOM.
Aside from SOCOM would probably be my primary. Secondary would probably be Uncharted 2, and third, honestly, I would bring back Battlefield 3.
That's a good one.
Can't you still play that?
Knockout City for me.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. It might be hard. You might
My
not
favorite
find nobody on
Battlefield
them
was Bad
servers.
Company 2. That Bad Company 2 is my favorite Battlefield to this day.
Yeah. Yeah. Luis Barrios. What would be your guys' worst ending in video game history? I put Final Fantasy VII Remake ending top 10. I disagree with that.
Worst ending? Ooh.
Fuck. What's that game, bro? It's an id game. It came out on PC 2 gens ago. What is that shit called?
You talking about Rage?
Yeah, it was Rage. Because Rage 2 was very different from Rage 1. Bro, the Rage 1 ending, when you got to Rage 1 ending, it's like they ran out of money. And they didn't actually even put an ending in the game. It was like, you got in your ship, you flew away, and credits rolled. Nothing fucking happened. I was like, what the fuck was that?
I must say, damn, what the fuck game was I think? Outlast 2 ending was kind of trash to me. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, Outlast 2. I'm going Outlast 2. That shit was stupid.
For some reason, the LA Noir is popping in my head, but I can't remember why I didn't like the ending.
The ending was fire on that game.
Homeboy died.
Maybe that's
that game like 13 years old. Yeah, the main nigga, he caught a L, dog.
Yeah. Homeboy died. Good
I just got
game.
the game on PS4 a couple of months ago for like $5, man. I gotta stream that, bro. That's a good stream.
Yeah.
I used to hate Assassin's Creed 3 ending. That shit actually kind of pissed me off. But
what happened?
Desmond fucking dies. And
I did hear about that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got a one. Control. That shit pissed me the fuck off.
No,
I don't even remember what happened. I like Control ending, but
bro, it was a cliffhanger. Her brother got out, and then it ends.
Oh, but you know they had the Alan
remember
Wake too. They had the Alan Wake DLC too.
Man, nah.
Bullshit.
Remember at the end of it, I like Control. I got the platinum, but her brother was locked away.
Yeah,
and then at the end of it, she meets him, and then it like does a cute little cutscene in the fucking game, and it's like
I need to replay that too.
That game
I tried to replay it, and I forgot how much I hated the freaking the map and where to go and stuff like that. It drove me insane. It's like I don't know. Now the thing is, I already beat the game, but I went to replay it. I was playing the Ultimate Edition one.
Does all Remedy games end on the cliffhanger?
For the most part, they have like some sort of oddities. But I can't think of a game that I can like endings where I'm like, all right, that was just like bad. I mean, technically, I would say nobody's gonna remember, because I don't think a lot of people played it. But there was this, you know how back in what between is it 2014 and 2016, there was like these series of like Telltale like games where they were coming out in like episodes.
About Man of Medan, that shit.
Yeah, but like there was this game that it was called something Blues or something like that, because I was following it because it was based off Elliot Ness, and they just stopped making the game. So it's just, they're like two episodes.
That happened to me, bro,
and it never finished. So it's like
that that Unearthed game, Trials of Ibn Battuta. It only had one episode, bro.
Right.
That fake Uncharted, that shit was lit.
Okay.
I kind of liked it, bro. I don't know why, bro. It was like shitty though.
It was hilarious.
All right, let's talk about Hellblade 2.
Oh, buddy.
I'm gonna give y'all my opinion. I haven't beat the game yet. I'm 2 hours in. I'll beat it by tomorrow. Just some thoughts. The audio, once again, is amazing. The audio design, listen, if Ninja Theory ever decides that, hey, we want to maybe not focus on games, listen, y'all could be an audio engineer consultancy for other studios, because this use of audio is probably some of the best we ever seen. You know, with Hellblade 1, it was some of the best we ever seen. Obviously, the visual
about that.
Yeah.
I've been watching Jack stream. Are the voices more chaotic in the first game than this one?
I feel like they were less constant in the first one. I feel like they was.
They might have been a little bit more frantic, but I'm only 2 hours in. They might be a little bit more frantic in the first game. I think they seemed slightly more tame now, because she's not fighting with them so much.
But they constant now though. Like
yeah. I was watching Jack's stream. There was barely moments where there was silence. It was like, you should walk this way. Yeah, I don't think you should trust me. But it wasn't scary. It just seemed like they was just casual, lukewarm thoughts.
And it seemed like they was in unison most of the time too. Like they usually was like clashing, weren't they?
So
I just wonder.
Audio design, amazing. Just seeing what's going on in her subconscious with her psychosis and all that, amazing. Atmosphere, I really like it. I feel like I don't like when games keep it dark too long. And in most scenarios, like I like to see some of the light, and I feel like it was more light and more daytime, I guess, in one. The rain effects and all that shit look amazing, but I just want to see a little bit more light. That's minor. That ain't nothing. Imagery, even cinematography. I can't believe I'm talking about that in this game, but that shit is fire. It kind of reminded me of like Tomb Raider 2013 for some reason, when at the beginning of this game.
Certain parts.
Yeah, certain parts just remind me of Tomb Raider 2013. I would say, now listen, I'm 2 hours in and some change, and I guess that means I'm either a third through, halfway through.
Like halfway through, yeah.
I would see how I can see how I think the pacing is a little bit worse than the first one, and I just feel like they take away control away from you a little bit more than the first one. You know what the game kind of feels like? It kind of feels like there's a bit of an identity crisis, and like Six Flags Fright Fest, where you're on the roller coaster, and like a whole bunch of shit is happening around you, a whole bunch of like frightening, scary shit, jump scares, like it's an experience around you, but you don't feel like you're that much part of it. That's how this game feels sometimes. Like it feels like, this shit is happening right now. Especially like, I don't know, that third fight sequence where like you come across the dudes who spitting fire at you. Like that fight sequence was intense. Granted, you don't really feel like you're doing a whole lot. The animations make it seem like you're doing more than you actually are, right? Because it's pretty basic. I mean, like the first one was heavy attack, light attack, dodge, focus. And the thing is, listen, that was cool for the first game, but I expected improvements. I expected my biggest gripe, and I think most people's gripe, was the combat, and that was really the only thing I was like, that's what they got to improve on. That's the main thing they got to focus on. And I was always questioning, why won't they show more gameplay in the trailers? And that's why, because there's not really much to expand on with the gameplay. Like there's not like a whole bunch of like new mechanics to introduce or depth for it. It's okay. Like it's definitely not bad, but it's not an improvement like that you would expect from a sequel in my opinion. Anybody?
Well, I think Jack and I didn't play it. So.
Oh yeah. All right. I got I wrote down my quick notes after I beat the game. Now this is mixed. It got negative, it got positive. They not in order. So all right. Hellblade 2. Now, this is coming from somebody. I pre-ordered the first Hellblade. I enjoyed the first Hellblade. I think I gave it maybe a 7 or 8. Okay, so Hellblade 2. The first half of the game is very slow. Second half picks up greatly with the giants. The fighting in this game is very simplistic and it's very easy. I beat this game on hard mode in 5.3 hours. As a matter of fact, it had a mechanic. I was streaming it. It had a mechanic to where when you get into a down state, like a death state before they kill you, she'll say, "Get up, Senua, get up. You can get up." I didn't even notice until I was at the end of the game. You can actually get up from that part. I didn't even think to actually try to get up, but they was like, you can get up.
Yeah, you get up.
Yeah, I didn't even realize it, right? So I'm dying. Like the few times that I did that, I probably could have beat this game without dying. So it was a very easy game combat-wise, very simplistic combat. The exploration is very limited, extremely linear experience, and it could benefit from it being wide linear. I feel like this game is more linear than the first game. It's almost like you in a like game design. They might say like it's a It's a 3-lane map or whatever, bro. It's like you walking down a fucking hallway this whole game, bro. It really does. It's very, very limited, bro. Linear too. Let me see here. I think it needs more collectibles. They only have these little monuments. I forgot the name of them, but you know you can find these little monument stones that'll tell you some lore in the world, and they got lore stones. They got a decent amount of those scattered throughout, but I feel like it could.
Yeah, 18 of them, bro.
Yeah, it's 18. I just feel like it could be more to look throughout the environments, find this, find that. I just feel like they could do more with that.
Yeah.
I definitely enjoyed the voice acting. The voice in our heads are constantly going off. I feel like they was going off more than they did in the first game, but I haven't played the first game since like 2018, so I could be wrong about that. Like the side characters, they likable. It's a nice addition in the game because you know in the first game you're alone. You just got yourself and the voices in your head. So I did like that they added side characters. The giant set pieces. They got a few giant set pieces in the game. I think this is the best part of the game by far. I think they could have had more set pieces. I think that would have made the game better. Let's see here. I say the game felt more like a lateral move than an improvement from the first. That's my biggest issue with this game because when you hear Microsoft is buying in acquisitions and they finna, really turn the game up, and this is their big announcement at the 2019 Game Awards. Even when they announced the Xbox Series X, y'all gotta remember, this is the game they used to do that with. So when you see all that and then the combat and they all in Switzerland, Iceland and all, you're like, okay, they really finna turn this shit the fuck up. Then when you play it, and I said this on my stream, if I play Hellblade 1 and Hellblade 2 in either order and somebody asked me which game came out first, I wouldn't know the answer to that. I really wouldn't. I don't fucking know because some things this game does better than the first one, but it can be argued that a lot of shit the first game did was better than this new game. So I feel like that. Beautiful visuals, of course, we know that animations are dope. The fighting is fun. It's simplistic, but it was fun. I can't lie about that. It's very cinematic. I only got 3 more. It's not beating the walking sim allegations. It's a lot of walking in this game. A lot of times you're not doing shit for real. You're just walking the fuck around. And the problem is, I don't mind the walking around, but like I said, you walking in a fucking hallway gameplay wise. It's nothing to walk to. You literally just walking in a straight line damn near. It's very simplistic. So would I recommend this game? If you did not play or enjoy the first Hellblade, stay far the fuck away from this game. And if you did play and enjoy the first Hellblade, I would definitely recommend this game because I did like this game. But I wouldn't recommend that you buy this game either. I would say if you have access to any type of Game Pass, check this game out on Game Pass. It is worth playing, in my opinion. But if you don't fuck with the first Hellblade, and I got a problem with Shmoo I'm gonna get to, but if I gave the first Hellblade 7.5 or 8, this is a 7 or a 7. I'm gonna give it a 7.5. Like I said, it should have been better. I thought it should have been better. I did like the ending. I like where they trying to go with the story. But like with Smooth, right? I don't understand how Smooth don't like the first Hellblade, right? Which is cool. I'm not knocking him for that. But then he get his game like a 9.5. Like, where did disconnect coming from, brother? How the fuck? It's the same shit.
See, all right. So now, mind you, like when I played Hellblade, when I didn't play, I think I bought it on PlayStation. I never finished it when I got it on PS4. When I made those comments is when it first came to Xbox. Like, and I played it on Xbox, and I played the game all the way through. My issues with the thing is that when Hellblade, now when everybody was talking about Hellblade back when it first came out, right? I bought into Hellblade for the wrong reason. I bought Hellblade thinking it's an action game. Like a straight up action. I wasn't like, so when they finally came to me, I was like, well, damn, this is just a walking sim. Like I'm buying Hellblade because first, obviously the graphics even back then looked great, and I'm thinking about, oh, this is like, on some like God of War type thing with a female character. Horizon just came out, so I'm putting all those aspects together. So when I finally got to play the first Hellblade, I was disappointed because I thought I was getting an action adventure game and not a walking sim. Like, and so that's where those comments came from. But so when it came to Hellblade, overall the game was fine. I just didn't like that. Okay, here's a fighting scene, and then the talking, like, it spooked me. I didn't like the whole alone factor, and this is why I like the second one much more. Is that because when you play the first one, it's literally just her by herself, and then those damn voices, and that I didn't like the whole idea. I thought they did a good job with it, but I personally didn't like the aspect of being like alone. Just to listen to those voices, and I didn't care for like the first one was puzzle heavy. It was very, very puzzle heavy, and I feel like the combat in that one was light. So when I made the comments, it's like, yeah, so I was like, yeah, it's the combat is too choreographed, and I want to be able to have free roaming combat and whatnot. And so my comments came from a flawed impression of what I thought the game was. Now, fast forward to the announcement of this one, I'm like, okay, well, if Microsoft putting all this money into it, it's going to be an action, whatever RPG game is just with Senua, and maybe they drop all the psychosis stuff like that. And then after a few more previews, like, all right, they're still keeping the whole psychosis thing impact and whatnot. All right, it will just be more of I want to see more of a traditional game. We had plenty of podcasts, plenty of videos saying like, all right, we got to see more combat. We got to see more combat to see if it improved. The game comes out, and in my opinion, yes, it is much like Hellblade 1, where it's still very much a walking sim, right? But to me, in my opinion, I feel like all the aspects that I didn't like about the first one was enhanced and to be improved in the second one, in my opinion. So I say that with, obviously, visuals are great. I say that, and I prefer the story in this one because the other human element. It's like, all right, I got people. Senua was interacting with people. That all that fidelity isn't going into just one character. Now you got other characters that could look as good. Like, what are you gonna do with them? How are they gonna tell their stories? Like, how deep are they? Are these other characters? Am I gonna care about these other characters? I like the fact that it's just, and that, yeah, the talking of the voices, yeah, it's amped up, but it's toned down because they're more tamed. Because Senua has to balance them and the real people she's involved with. So like, there's at times where she look a little crazy, and there are times it's like she's using that to her advantage. And I thought they did a good job matching that, all the stuff that they put in the first game with her and those voices, and then blending that with other characters that you have to manage and coming across all these different personalities. Like you mentioned before, the set pieces, right? I didn't think the first game had any like set pieces. I thought I was just on a rail, and this one's pretty much the same, but I felt like they did a good job breaking up. It wasn't back to back puzzles. It was a good sequence of combat, puzzles, walking, and then there were times, and like whoever's playing this game, they missed out on a bunch of collectibles, by the way. But where you could break off from the conversation, look around, see if you see any special faces or lore stones that you can collect. The set pieces, they did the damn thing with those giant fights, even the little trial with the hidden folk. I thought that was a dope thing that they introduced. The combat, now me personally, I feel like it was a better combat, because I feel like, and I don't know if it was a matter of fact of how they doing it. Maybe it's just the camera is just zoomed into the way where it feels more chaotic and there's a lot going on. It feels more involved, and the combat sequences lasted longer. Like I feel like I have gameplay where it's just a segment of like 7 minutes of just combat. And then now just to give you a heads up, I played through this game 3 times, right? Because after you beat it, you unlock different ways, different modes, and there are different narrations that kind of give a different perspective on the game. And it sort of gives like a different atmosphere when you get other characters from the game to tell their pretty much portion of the story when you meet them and whatnot. There's things that you can do in a game that I didn't know, and part of this is because the game doesn't have like a real tutorial. There's no UI, which in hindsight is pretty awesome. But there was times like how you figure out you didn't realize you can get up. I didn't realize you can throw the freaking axe back when them dudes are throwing the axe.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that either.
You can do that. There's different ways you can do the combat sequences, because like obviously you can go through it without getting hit. And there's the way that the combat sequence works, different things happen depending on how good or how bad you're doing it. They'll throw different characters in to kind of break it up a little bit, to give you pretty much time to like get into to sort of like reset, right? They'll throw another character in there to break up the fight a little bit. and then you'll have to start fighting somebody else, and before you continue to fight on to whoever you started to fight with. So I thought the combat was greatly improved. No, it's not like your God of Wars and whatnot. And so when I came out of the game, I was like, all right, I enjoyed the story. I enjoyed those moments that they had in the game. Sure, it could have. There's still things they could have done to improve it, to make it better, to make it more gamified. But if I have to judge it to what Ninja Theory was trying to deliver, I feel like whatever because them some weird ass dudes over there. Whatever they were trying to do, I feel like they executed better than anybody did when trying to execute a vision. I feel like whatever they wanted to do, they executed well. And to me, it was like, was this good? And in my opinion, I thought it was a very good game. Like I there's things that they did in the game that I don't think people are going to be able to like replicate. And I think on the worst case scenario, it's not a super gamified game and it's more of a walking sim. So that's a knock against it, but it is one hell of an experience. And I had a better time with this game. It was easier for me to go back to this game. I tried to go back to Hellblade 1 a couple times already. I'm still missing only one achievement for that 100% completion. It's on a collectible. But this one, I was able to go back multiple times already, and the game doesn't overstay its welcome. I feel like BG mentioned something about pace. I felt like it's well paced because a lot of these things happen, but it's well contained, and the action comes when it's need to. You're not slowed down for too long, and you're not engaged in too many puzzles for too long. Everything happens in a well-balanced sequence. Now, some may say, hey, it's only 5 hours, whatever. To me, it's what they did within the time frame that they put together. I felt like everything happened well-paced, and I still feel like I had like a great time within that period that I played the game.
Yeah,
but
I'm maybe willing to admit that my expectation and what I assumed what this game is and what they wanted it to be was something else than they made it, right? Because I assumed, like, the way, Hellblade 1 plays, it's very simplistic, very basic. I assumed it was that way because of their limitations and resources as a studio. You know what I'm saying? It was because they were technically, like, independent, even though the game looked great and it did have a budget on it. You could still feel like how they were limited as a team, and that's why I thought their game was like that. I was like, yeah, this is super basic, but that's the reason why I thought, well, like, y'all don't got no publisher, y'all doing this on y'all own. They got a publisher. I'm thinking, oh, they about to go crazy. That was my assumption, but being that it's essentially they didn't expand deeply upon any of those mechanics. Oh, I'm like, so this is actually what y'all want y'all game to be? I thought y'all only did it that way because y'all were limited and y'all didn't have all the resources to make it something better.
That's part of my problem though, BG, because look, so the first game is made by 20 people, right? Now, if you play the first game made by 20 people and you play the sequel made by, I think, 80 people,
yeah,
do it feel like 60 more?
No,
like it don't. Like I don't. Why did you add anybody? Like,
because here's the thing, right? Like I said, I thought it was because of that limitation, but I thought they wanted to be more of an actual action game. That's my honest thought. But it's clear they are actually more. They're closer to like a Quantic Dream or a Supermassive game than like an action game, right? This is more like Detroit Become Human almost, or one of those other type of games. Not because you still are pressing buttons and it's doing stuff, so you're not like just putting in commands of like in that style, making decisions. But it's closer to. I feel like they kind of want to be more of a Telltale game, Telltale studio than anything else almost.
But this is the thing. I feel like, and I agree with Smooth, but that whole gamified thing, I think if they would have gamified this joint just a tad bit, it would have made it better. Like you mentioned Telltale, maybe add some. You get one decision in the game. It doesn't. I don't think it affects anything really, like which path you go down. But maybe add some decision making, or maybe add like a skill, not even a skill tree, a combat tree. Like,
it need a combat tree. Yeah, definitely.
Give me an extra move. Like every fight, this is a problem. The final boss in this game and the very first person you fight, and everybody in between, you fight them the exact same way, using the exact same techniques. It's not much that changes, bro. And I don't even got a problem with the length of the game. I just got a problem with what the game has. I just feel like the game could have had more, bro. Like,
I don't care
not the
about
issue
that.
to me.
Yeah.
Like, like,
No, because listen, I say it all the time. When you get purchased by a publisher, bro, it's not supposed to be marginal improvements. You are supposed to get better. Like, and it's not that the game is worse, but this, you don't think this game is the difference.
It's not a dress. It's not a dress.
Yeah, like the difference in this game from 1 to 2, you wouldn't think they got purchased. You would think like, oh, we still by ourselves doing this shit on our own. 20 people. That's what you would assume if you didn't know any better. So it's like, what's the point of getting acquired, right? And yeah, bruh, based on like, if I accept that this is what they want their game to be and what they want their game to play like, if they made a Hellblade 3, I'm probably not buying it. Because I really thought like they wanted to be more of an action game with a good story and the visuals. I thought they wanted to be all 3, but it doesn't seem like they want to be all 3.
I really like the last act of this game, bro. Like, I don't know. I would definitely play the third game. I'm excited for it, and I feel naive, right? Because I'm like, I said the same shit when the second game ended. You know, I mean, when the first game ended, I want to play a sequel. I just know they're gonna improve shit like the puzzles and the combat. I ain't got to worry about that. Then I'm playing the second game saying the same shit. Like, I feel naive, bro. But I feel like, well, when you get to the end, you'll see the ending and all that. I feel like a third game would be dope, though.
Yeah,
if that's what they want to do.
But maybe that's my fault. I'm willing to accept that's my fault for assuming that, you know, what I thought they wanted to do with their game. But I guess they're okay with this. You know, it does still feel like it's very much on rails. Just even and just a little bit too heavily scripted. Like when you're in a combat encounter, right? And it's like a cinematic moment has to happen before you even move on to the next combat encounter in that same combat, right? It can't just be like, it's not just like enemies roaming around. Like there's a whole bunch of enemies around, but you're not interacting with them. It's like you're stuck on an island. You're on an island with this one-on-one enemy. And then cinematic happens, you move on to the next enemy, and then like that. Like I said, I just thought I didn't think that's what they wanted to do with part 2. You know, I thought that was just going to be a part.
They gotta bring back being able to fight more than one enemy at once too. Just knowing you only fighting one person at a time, that's kind of lame too. Like,
it does feel intimate, you know, like the fighting. It feels gruesome and intimate, and the animations are cool. Like the way she like killing some of these dudes, fire. But
yeah, I feel like they came up with a sophisticated way to do it where it doesn't feel like it's just one-on-one. Because like I said, like I said, I don't know if it's the way they honed in on like the combat where it doesn't feel like it's a problem. Like, you know what I mean? I didn't see like, oh well, like because they it's well paced. They come in and it's just, I don't know. I didn't find it an issue with that. Matt, do you fight more than one in the first game?
Yeah. But you know what? Okay, if they gonna do it like this, which this game do got a decent amount of enemy variety, they gonna have to add more. They just gonna have to add more if they gonna keep doing it like this.
I was gonna ask you, do you feel like it would have suffered from the Callisto Protocol, where it was such close combat, intimate combat, but you got multiple niggas in one small space? You don't think it would have?
As long as it's programmed right, man, all that shit come to game development when you ask me, bro. Like, because they patched the Callisto Protocol too, and it plays better than it did when it first came out. But yeah, it got a little too hectic at a point.
Yeah. And I really thought it's at an 81 on Metacritic. I think it's the same thing as the first game. I said it before. I was like, yo, if Microsoft wants a chance of a game that actually is it like a game of the year contender, I said, oh, it's probably Hellblade, assuming that they were going to improve upon combat, the story was going to be just as good, graphics. I'm like, that's because you typically, you can argue like when you have all 3, that increases your chances to be a game of the year contender. But this is not getting nominated for game of the year. There ain't no way. And
and this year, what do you think?
This is not getting nominated. Ain't no way.
I mean, so far, if you're talking about games that came out so far, I mean, you got Final Fantasy, you got what else came out this year?
Helldivers is going to be nominated.
Them 2 is nominated. What else?
They gonna probably find some RPG to throw in there. Like this year,
have an indie game. You got to have an indie.
Yeah, this year ain't great so far, but I feel like there's some games that are gonna come out at the end of the year, and they're just gonna throw Hellblade to the audio section and maybe the narrative section. But this is not getting nominated for no game of the year, and that's kind of like we didn't need not that Xbox cares anymore. They have already waved the white flag, but if they still wanted that game that people respect them for, like, oh, they dropped a banger. This could have been one of those, and once again, it wasn't it. It's just another okay game at best. It's not changing the narrative or changing anything for Xbox. It's keeping everything exactly the same.
It's not
for
a needle.
Xbox.
It's not a needle mover, man.
Yeah.
I would have said a couple things. One, this would have been like a good game to release in between some of the big bigger games, like something that's like for example, let's say if they had dropped already like either Indiana Jones or maybe I don't know what, a Starfield or something that came out like first, and then a month or two later you get this sandwich in between, and then you get another big. It's like that. It's because this is the starting of their releases, right? And it's not like a major game, right? I feel like it would have been like a good no palate cleanser in between some major titles. It probably should have been like towards the second half of the year, but Microsoft doesn't know how to release games. But what I do want people to do on stop doing on like Twitter, of like everybody who is just like grabbing others' opinions. There's a lot of people that haven't played this game. There's a lot of people that haven't even played the first game, and they're just like talking shit. Actually, Dark had like fooled somebody stupidly. Somebody was commenting on like the gameplay. He's mentioned something about him liking the second one, and they were like, even with the regression of the first game, and so Dark said like, so this is worse, and he shows a clip of the combat, but the combat is from the first game, and the dude says, yeah, it's much worse. Yeah, he's like, yeah, that's bad. The first was much better. It was like, and he's showing him clips of the first game. Dude didn't even realize he was watching the clip of the first game. It's like, stop it. Like this, I don't know why people put themselves in that position, but there's a lot of like, now I respect what I would say about like, there's a lot of reviews out there. Obviously, you guys gave your thoughts. I have no issues, obviously, with your opinion. I thought y'all gave fair feedback, especially Jack, being that you finished, and I know you had experience with the first game. But like the noise out there on the internet, just what people are like, how they're spending this game, and some of the things that they're saying to critique the game is just like unnecessary. Even the
Some
reviews
people never
are
gonna
like
like it. Some people's never gonna like it.
Yeah, that's true. I do wish they would also let you turn off. It looks like film grain. It's like, bro, I hate film grain in all games. Some developers.
You don't like the presentation that it.
Bro, film grain has never
bothered me.
Film grain has never made a game look good, bro. I don't know what drugs the developers be taking that they have like this. They get like fucking erections off of like film grain and chromatic aberration and all this other dog shit effects that make games look worse. I'm like, I don't understand y'all obsession with this shit. It makes me sick. Turn this shit off,
It works
bro.
for certain movies, but games, I've never liked film grain. And actually, BG, that's why I've never actually been able to finish The Order, because that game has like an ugly ass filter over it that just it ruins it for me.
But
I
those
love
are
film grain on
intended.
movies. I love that shit.
Last of Us 2 had it also, and you couldn't turn it off at first, and then they patched it in. I hated that.
Yeah.
But see, I feel like games that has like that's targeting a particular look, the intent for that, like for the game like The Order, that looks appropriate. For Hellblade 2, whatever the settings that they got, it feels appropriate.
Yeah.
I feel like if you turn that off, I haven't attempted to turn it off, but I feel
You
like
can't. I don't think you can.
Them off.
I don't think
I'm
you
pretty
can.
sure you could do it on PC.
No, I played on PC. I might have skimmed past the option.
There are somebody said there's mods to take all that shit off, but
there's no in-game option.
I feel like it helps to the texturizing of what you're looking at, the tonality of it. We see it in TVs and movies. And when I do photography, if I take that grain off,
that's all the
it
detail.
just doesn't. Yeah, it's weird. Oddly enough, the grain is what sometimes adds detail to the scene.
I hate it.
I feel like it works better in film and TV than it does in game, but that's just.
I mean, in movies,
and that's probably it because we're not actively moving around in a 3D space. Like we're just watching it flat.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I don't like it. What else? Yeah, man, it's just it's cool. It's cool. Not what I expected. Not what I thought they were gonna do.
Your thoughts after you beat the game.
Yeah. Yeah, because I could just easily see like it's not like the combat isn't there. It's so, and I could easily see how this combat could be improved. Like you give somebody like a really good combat designer, an experienced like industry combat designer this game, they'll
be a 2004 Rockstar and put it with a 2018 Naughty Dog.
Bro, they'll trick this shit out, bro. They'll give you some crazy elaborate combat skill tree like you said. Oh my god, they'll trick this shit out, bro.
One thing, going back to what Smooth said, on the other end, I really feel like this game, the community setting this game up, Xbox and the community, bro. Because first of all, the way Xbox announced this game, they made it way bigger than it should have been, if you ask me. Especially if it wasn't coming out in a calendar year or two. So they kind of fucked up on that end. But niggas on Twitter comparing this game to shit like Ghost of Tsushima and especially The Last of Us Part 2. Don't do that, bro. Don't you because this game is cool, it's fun, bro. But when you start comparing it to shit like Last of Us Part 2 combat, you gonna lose every time.
Yeah, that's not fair. They got 500 people over there. It's like 500 people at Naughty Dog.
Show me a game with more intimate, realistic looking games. Like why? You can't just say this is a fun game to play. I like to play it. It's cool. When you start comparing it to shit, you gonna lose, bro, and then people gonna make you look stupid on top of that.
Yeah, because I don't want this game to be some God of War level type combat. Like no, like people ask like when you ask for better combat, that's what you're saying. No, you could, bro. You could have improvements without going crazy out jumping out the window doing because it is a grounded game, but you could have a grounded game and improve the combat. And people make excuses like, oh, that's never been the focus of the game, bro. Don't give me that horse shit. Every good sequel improves in every dimension of the game. Typically, doesn't matter what the focus is. They try to make a better story. They try to improve graphics. They try to improve combat. That's the main things you focus on. Like especially being combat is one of the things that people complain about the most. Usually they hone in and see what people say and double down on that. But cool, I guess What's the next Xbox game?
Well, it's gonna be either the ones we know of is gonna be it's probably Avowed or Indiana Jones are gonna the next one. But
did you lose a bet with Bond with this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Never gonna learn.
Get ready to learn Chinese, buddy.
This shit crazy, man.
Oh god.
Yeah, what you doing, bro? You keep like accepting bets like every single time.
You still haven't tried the opposite method. You still haven't tried saying like, "Oh, this game is going to be absolute shit."
You gotta bet low. You gotta bet low, and then
if you feel like it's an 88, say 84. That way,
If you think it's 88, nigga, say 78. Bond gonna take the over, bro.
Yeah. I don't have anything else to say. I'll update y'all next week. When I beat it, I guess.
That's kind of sad, huh? New game comes out and you say, "Hey, when's the next one coming out?" It's kind of sad, huh?
Yeah. I mean, no, the next game, like the actual next game, we do that all the time. We just did that with PlayStation after Spider-Man, right? But nah, it's we got next week. We got the the showcase and whatnot. We're supposed to get a couple surprises between now and the fall that should hit.
So Nintendo got a confirmed direct for next month?
Yes. They don't have an exact date.
And Xbox got a confirmed situation for next month.
But who doesn't, Jack?
Indeed.
Where everybody kept saying is going to happen in May. Maybe it happens Thursday.
The guy who be like telling me, y'all know, but
correct.
Yeah, he no, sir.
I think I know who you talk about too.
Yeah, he's been on the show and he actually works for somebody. Don't be a hater, Jazzy.
You keep bringing up Dark Cloud. We know who that nigga is.
It's not Dark Cloud.
It's
not Dark. It's not Dark
I'm a
Cloud.
DM you, BG. I think I know who you're talking
He
about.
doesn't actually. He doesn't work for Sony. He works for a publication.
Oh, he's the
but-
guy that lets you know what the Metacritic score is, so you can say you're right, but you got it from him.
He
first?
doesn't tell me the Metacritic score. I guess the Metacritic score correctly. He tells me the score of one major publication from the big three organizations. That's all he tells me.
Oh, I know who it is. Never mind. I know who it is.
So I don't even know what the fuck I was saying because Jazzy messed me up. What was I talking about?
You were gonna say something about this state of play or whatever that day. But
Oh yeah, because he told me because Sony talks to them, and he told me what Sony told them, and the approximate announcement for it was supposed to be this past week. He said it's coming, but they were supposed to announce it this past week.
What the fuck is the hold up? Like what
I
we
don't
doing?
know.
They're getting ready for that Concord, Jack.
Ugh. Ew.
I definitely
That's one
don't
game
want.
I'm not looking forward to, man.
I don't want no goddamn. Better not be no more third party shit, bro. I need to hear from them studios, bro.
Bro, Concord about to look like a knockoff fucking Destiny bullshit fucking space. Oh my.
Some bullshit for PC gamers.
Yeah, man, ain't nobody trying to play that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, Wonton Taphead, you know anything's good, brother?
Absolutely not, brother.
Damn, this first time one time I had no inside information. What's going on, baby?
What about me, brother? You don't ask me, brother.
I say they tweet out Tuesday that State of Play will be Thursday, May 30th, May 31st. I think that's what's Thursday land on the 30th.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be off tomorrow. Okay.
Also on Thursday.
That would be great news. Sony.
If they have one this week, they have to announce it tomorrow or Tuesday. Well, yeah, tomorrow's a
And it
holiday,
can't
so
be a
probably
state of
Tuesday.
play. They didn't even take it to them. We need a showcase, bro. Fuck a state of play.
Show what?
Yeah.
I don't know. They got all these first party studios. I don't know what the fuck they gonna show. Show me something.
Oh, that Horizon game as a service?
Show me anything, bro. Just show me what you got
Hey,
coming out.
Jazzy, watch your fucking mouth. Be easy.
Hey, brother.
Okay?
But
Be easy. All right.
oh yeah, it's PlayStation. My bad.
Maybe we get that Resident Evil announcement.
No, it's Horizon. Watch
Ooh, that
your mouth.
RE1 remake? Ooh, I need
Oh
that.
yeah.
what you think?
Oh yeah. Fuck Horizon.
Yeah, well, yeah. Be easy, Jazzy.
Hold on, say it again, Jazzy.
Be easy.
Fuck Horizon.
Fuck you, Rack.
What's the record?
All
Oh
right,
yeah,
'cause-
that showcase they're gonna announce like a Horizon Netflix, that Lego Horizon, the Horizon games as a service, and that Horizon remake. Ain't you happy, BG?
They're not that Horizon remake is not real. I'm declaring that. So yeah, you keep hating, but
I just want to see what's going on, man. I don't care what they announce.
but I believe we are gonna get a Lego Horizon, which a lot of you motherfuckers probably will. Oh my
brother.
god! Why did y'all actually summon him?
I told y'all.
He said,
Why
"Oh,
y'all
brother."
stop poking
Here comes
that
Rick.
man? Come on, bro.
Pause.
Lego Horizon's probably real, and the games as a service. Yeah, I do look forward to that piece of fucking shit. Yeah, I think that shit it should be good. It should be
Looking
good.
forward to it.
Yeah, nigga. Why wouldn't I? I like
Wait, you think
Horizon
it'll be good?
gameplay. I like Horizon
You
gameplay.
talking about the one that look like Fortnite? That joint?
Listen, that was some
don't
like
know.
pre-alpha. That was some pre-alpha build. Okay.
I don't know what the
Because
fuck.
But it
Horizon
had an art style to it. It's gonna look like that.
Horizon is a slow based game though. Like it's like
It doesn't have to be.
I don't necessarily feel that
like
way.
playing that shit, man.
But I think in a multiplayer setting, I think Horizon should work. If it's just you and other people, if it's just like co-op, you and other people taking down the machines like you do solo, but it's like it takes a more concerted and collaborative
Monster
effort.
Hunter online.
That's fire.
It's gonna be
No, Monster Hunter
Monster Hunter.
sucks. That's the problem. That's why I can't.
Well,
play
but
it.
you gonna like
It's gonna be Monster Hunter with a
Shut your
skin
fucking mouth,
like-
BG.
Monster Hunter gameplay is Monster Hunter gameplay is ass. Sorry.
We're not doing this, brother.
Walking around
You never killed a great
clunky ass bullshit. You walk around with this big ass club. It takes you 10 seconds to swing the shit. Come on, get that shit out of here, bro.
No,
Nobody
it
doing
has
that.
weight to their movements, brother.
Oh,
That's all
yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Oh, you might be asked at that weapon. That might be what it is.
Okay. I'll be asked at that game. Listen, Monster Hunter is very popular. Don't get it twisted. But I'm not playing that bullshit, and most people I know ain't playing that bullshit.
Ain't that right, brother?
Absolutely not. We don't know
Industry
nobody who
playing
plays
ass
that
game
shit.
Horizon.
Did y'all ever get that Monster Hunter? What was it? Monster Hunter World that had a glitch on PSN. Like they were just passing out the code. You can get like the special edition of that shit. I downloaded and never played it. Shit crazy. Shout out to them.
Yeah. I don't know if anybody fucking cares. Atari buys Intellivision. I don't really fucking know.
Bro, they waited 40 years to cop their ops, bro. That's crazy.
You said
bro.
Intellivision?
Yes, Intellivision.
Yo, I got one of those.
I don't know if this even means it. Like, this doesn't even mean anything to me. You know, in
I didn't even know
2024.
both the niggas were still in business. Like, what the fuck?
You know what that is? That's like when the girl turns you down in high school, and then
Mhm.
in your 40s and your 50s, you end up.
She spin the block and she fat now and look horrible.
Like
Yeah, like we would have cared about this about 3 decades ago.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. What else is there? A Total War Star Wars is reportedly in development at Creative Assembly. Yeah, I know nobody cares. Jeffrey Wright, you know, the voice of Isaac in Last of Us 2. He's also going to play the character. Yeah, he's also going to play the character in Last of Us Season 2. Hopefully he gets more. He should get a lot more screen time than he did in the actual game. Because
I hate that about that game, bro. Cause like they built them up, but they didn't show shit for he only on screen for like what, twice, maybe 3 times.
Yeah, they made him this scary leader, you know, torturing somebody, and then got killed by a girl with one arm. It was her that killed him, right? Shot him on the floor.
Yeah. Shot him.
Like he had an interesting story, but like they didn't fucking show it. Like
again,
I think they'll definitely spend more time. I mean, Jeffrey Wright's a big star. They definitely gonna give him more camera time.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
I say big. He's not that big, but you know.
Getting shot by a little girl with one arm is some bitch shit. Couldn't be me. I'm just
He
saying.
know what's about to happen. She popped his goofy ass.
Yeah. He did have a pretty large skull.
He been in mad HBO shows. Is this a coincidence that this just happened to be on HBO too, or like that nigga plugged in with them, bro? You don't know they shows.
Well, if you notice, even the first season, they hired a bunch of actors that previously worked with HBO. They usually hire people that they've worked with before.
Yeah, it's match made in heaven, then shit.
Yep. Let's see. Oh yeah, IGN acquired Eurogamer, GI, VG247, Paper Rock Shotgun, and others. And they already did layoffs.
Damn.
They pretty much bought their ops to kind of kill them off.
Yeah,
except for Eurogamer. They Eurogamer not going nowhere. VG247 probably not going anywhere. I don't know anybody who uses Rock Paper Shotgun or visits them. Gaming industry. I think GI is gaming industry.biz. They're pretty popular. They'll be fine. But yeah, there's already been layoffs. Yeah, yes, I believe so.
Damn.
I don't like it. One outlet shouldn't be buying other outlets like that. I think it kills a little bit of independent thought, and some of these outlets, and I think because I look at these outlets every week, you know, to look up these topics, and each one of them is most of them are very different. Like Eurogamer is different from GI, different from, you know, and all being under the same umbrella. I don't know exactly how that changes them, but it can't be a good thing.
When has a merger ever really truly been cool, bro? Like I remember when G4 TV and Tech TV merged. That shit was trash. WCW and WWF, that shit was trash. Like when has a merger ever been?
YouTube Music and Google Play Music.
No, but for real, like when has some merging ever been like, oh, you know what, this is actually better? Like it never happens, bro. It always end up sucking, bro.
Yeah, because especially when your business is all about independent thought and journalism, like you being under a bunch of y'all being under one is like counterintuitive.
Made a fucking hive mind, bro. That's all.
Yeah, it's counterintuitive, and maybe you make the argument, we're still gonna let y'all function independently as y'all want. We just own y'all, but still, that influence is there.
Even still, if IGN got bad relations with certain devs and publishers, now that they've acquired them, oh, you with them now? We ain't gonna fuck with you. Like, you know what I mean? It's the same shit. Like you getting the same level of access depending on. I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like it. Yeah, it sucks. Well, the Helldivers 2 CEO said he is stepping down so he could be the creative lead at the studio. He said, big update. I've decided to hire this guy. I don't know his name, Shams Jorian or something like that, as the new CEO of Arrowhead. We go way back. I wouldn't trust the business with in anybody else's hands. But about me and my involvement in Helldivers 2, well, I'm glad you asked. I will be taking over as the chief creative officer, which means I will spend more time with the team and 100% of my focus on the game and the community. Which I think that makes sense for him, because on Twitter, if you follow him on Twitter, he's always talking about like ideas for the game and shit like that. And
that his name started with P. That dude.
Yeah, that guy. He's like always talking with the fans and interacting with people on Twitter about, and like he's actually interested in like ideas to improve the game. And it seems like he's one of those CEOs like wants to be involved in like ideas and game, the game, live service management and all that shit. So like, makes sense. He don't want to do the business side.
I'm about to say, sound like the nigga would answer emails when they need him to.
He put up one of my tweets one time. I said, "What the fuck?" I was gonna curse him out. Then I read. I'm like, "Hold on, this nigga work at Arrowhead. Let me follow back." All right.
Yeah.
Let me get a job, right?
Thought he was on that whole talking grease. I said, "Hold on, brother." But then clearly, hey, he do a good job though. He is definitely in the community, man. You know, he got his ear to the streets. I ain't mad at it.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. It's cool. I ain't got much more. Let me see. What am I missing? People were. Let me ask y'all this. We've talked about like developers. There's not really much developers can do to like stop us from playing their games, right? Like if they did something like egregious, like we talked about, like, oh, if somebody was racist at one of our favorite game developers' studio, like the head was racist, we still would buy their game. Is there anything that they can do, like the studio head? Is there anything they can do or say that you found out they did or said that'll make you be like, I'm no longer supporting them, their studio, or their games?
I'll be honest.
I don't know.
Like, think of the most egregious thing ever, like a crazy crime or something.
Okay, so this ain't no gaming shit though, but musically, like, I stopped fucking with like. So is that the same? Because I stopped fucking with like music artists because they did some shit I ain't like. But I feel like their gaming shit might be different though. I don't know.
You know why I think you could do that, Jack? Because music is so singular. But with a game developer, one nigga might be annoying, but it took 20, 30, 40 people to make this.
I guess.
Yeah, I think that's the difference. Because like they could always fire one person who did some fucked up shit. So I don't know.
Yeah, it would have to be a concerted effort. A whole studio had to be like, hey, by the way, we don't fuck with niggas. Then I'd have to be like, all right, bet I'm not.
Like, look at Activision. They was drinking fucking titty milk out the fridge that wasn't theirs, and they had a Bill Cosby suite. Like, niggas still gonna play that game. Like, niggas don't really give a fuck for real.
Well, that's just the vibe. They ain't hurting.
Like, what if?
But I'm saying, like, niggas really don't give a fuck for
like,
real.
what if, like, because we know Corey Barlog is supposedly working on like a different game right now. What if you found out, like, right before the next game comes out, this nigga was like, fuck. I don't want to say nothing too crazy. What if you found what if you found out like this nigga was a serial arsonist and like had like killed like 5 families?
I probably wouldn't.
Nigga, make that DLC. Who gives a fuck?
If the game look good, I wouldn't really give a fuck, to be honest.
Yeah, pre-order.
Y'all still pre-ordering?
Yeah,
niggas still listen to R. Kelly music. Like, I mean, is there really limits to this shit that we?
BG, it seems like you're ready.
Hey, okay.
No, listen.
I feel with video games, it's really hard. I feel like they would have to do something within the game, like put something.
Yeah, outside of gaming. I'm talking about outside of gaming. Like they commit, like in real life, they did something like.
Yeah, but
don't care, bro.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, like.
Okay.
Bro, just think about all the shit we consume, bro. The world is too vast for us to play, moral politics.
You are directly or indirectly supporting somebody that is fucking terrible that you might not know, or like the person that made your shirt. It ain't until what that nigga did this morning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, who gives a fuck for real?
Wait, hold on. So when I wear my Jiggy merch shirt, I don't know what the fuck you did this morning.
Oh, I did. Hey, never mind.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't because I don't think I have a line, bro. Like, I don't, like, if I would think you're a piece of shit. Like, if you were like, I don't know, kidnapping children, some wild shit like that, I'll be like, oh, you're a piece of shit. But listen, that game gonna get played. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, but you already played the game by then. I mean, it is what it is.
Even
That's
if I
why
found
you have
out
to be
before,
annoying.
Like
You gotta
niggas.
It's to
separate
be
the
annoying
art
for
from
me
the
not to
art.
fuck with you.
You said
Yeah.
annoying?
Yeah, like if Terry Crews made a game, I'm not playing it. That nigga know.
Come
Yeah.
on.
You ain't
bro,
play Crackdown
what?
3?
You just
Oh
pissed
yeah,
me off.
exactly.
Like if I found out Ken Levine was like a raging bigot and racist or something like that, dog. Like I'm still playing
I mean,
Judas, bro.
Have
Still
you
playing
played
it.
Judas and Bioshock? But it will make sense if I mean.
And I'm be real with you. I think some racism is fire. I think racism is fire when it's funny.
To a certain extent.
Yeah, like if it's funny, if it's not malicious, because there's like racists that are like just don't like you. I think you could be kind of racist, but not hate nobody. You know what I'm saying? It's not hate.
Identity's built on racism and stereotypes.
You have to-
GTA, Grand Theft Auto, anybody? Every character in that game is a
stereotype.
caricature, of a stereotype.
Yeah.
There's definitely dangerous racism. Some people are just racist, like I don't fuck with black people, but they ain't trying to harm them. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. You ain't trying to do no harm to somebody.
He could be a measured racist. I agree with that.
Like if you listen to some of these roast, like the Tom Brady roast, there's mad racist jokes in there, but that shit funny. That shit funny, bro. Like Tom Brady, like Andrew Schultz was up there and talking about, how Tom Brady had all these white receivers, He never threw to the black guys because the only black receiver he ever had was Moss. Listen, that shit be funny. I laugh at black racist jokes if that shit is funny, as long as it's not like obviously malicious, like you want to hurt somebody.
Certain shit just not funny the way they present. It's all
Yeah.
about how you present something, bro. Some shit
Yeah.
funny, some like they had one. The dude was walking down the street. It was one of the videos like, what would you do if you saw me walking down the street? And then they showed a white dude locking his door. Like that shit
Yeah.
funny. Like
Yeah, I can laugh at that. Like,
as long as it ain't nothing too crazy,
yeah, I make fun of like the Mexicans playing the music outside right now. Like, yeah, I got a million jokes about that, but I'm mad cool with Mexicans. I think they cool as fuck.
I didn't invite you to the party. No,
Are you telling me that? Yeah, I'm about to say they.
I don't know. I
Chiquitos at your window.
Them
Right
niggas
now?
having a fiesta. BG is not invited. That shit's
I could
crazy.
hit a little, I could hit a little bachata. I could what's that other salsa? What's these motherfuckers do?
Queso. What else we talking about?
The queso, isn't that like
queso?
a cheese?
Yes.
Did you just say they bleed queso, BG?
Come on,
No,
come
I did
on.
not say that. Yeah, merengue. I like all those toppings. That shit
Yeah,
fire.
BG can racist, y'all. Hey, BG, how many pocket knives you think at that party, bro?
Nigga, they nigga. I heard them niggas like keep switch. They niggas got switchblades in they mouth, and them motherfuckers come out like Transformers, nigga.
I think I'd rather get shot. I ain't gonna hold. I think I'd rather
Yeah.
get shot, bro. I ain't trying to get niggas stab me, bro. I don't know,
Yeah.
dog.
Them Mexicans, bro. They pull out blades just like Transformers. Just
Yeah.
make the sound and everything.
Shout to rock. It's crazy.
Yeah. Fire. So yeah, okay, cool.
Why was that a topic? Hold on. Why you even ask that just now?
Because of Neil Druckmann. Neil Druckmann's still getting weird hate, and people like there's some people that I can understand obviously why they don't like Neil Druckmann. Like if you involved and have personal stakes in like the Palestine, Israel, that whole shit, I can understand why you don't like him, because apparently he's on the other side. I'm gonna be the first one to tell you, right? I've looked this shit up like 4 or 5 times, right? Just to have some basic understanding of some of this political shit. I still can't understand what a Zionist is. I still have no fucking idea. Like, I'll be real with you. I've looked this shit up and I've read up on it. I still don't really understand. To me, it just sounds like some type of bigot or racist from over there. It's their type of racism or some shit like that. I can't understand what the fuck it is. Some type of fascism, maybe. No, but I just personally, like, I'm not, I'm not knowledgeable enough in that whole situation to understand what the fuck that is. So when they tell me, oh, Neil Druckmann is a Zionist, I'm like, okay. Does that affect his game in any way? Does that make his games worse? Because I'm sorry, like, I'm not trying to belittle the situation. The situation is very serious. But for me, I'm not going to dislike a developer because of his politics or because of his political stance or his religious belief. I'm just not going to dislike you because of that. For me to dislike you as a developer, you got to do something to a game I like. You have to do something bad to a game I like. If you leave my game alone, I don't give a fuck. I really don't care.
Neil Druckmann is a very unlikable person. I just feel like he's unlikable because he's so pretentious. Like he's like, you could tell he bottles his own farts. He one of them niggas. Like,
but Kojima does too. I feel like people only have that energy towards him. I feel like people only have that energy towards him though. Like pretentious. Like I don't give a fuck if he's pretentious or not. Like if the games are good, I don't give a fuck.
You think he might get that reputation because, you know, he's like kind of like the face of like Naughty Dog, so people just dump it like all onto him?
Because
people hate him.
People make up a lot of shit about Neil Druckmann and Naughty Dog that just flat out isn't true.
Yeah, you remember they said they made him Manny because like when he killed Joel and spit on him, that's supposed to be like Neil Druckmann doing it.
There's so much bullshit out there that's like just factually not true. They said, oh, he takes away credit from everybody else for his games. I'm like, that's literally not true. If you watch any of the documentaries, if you watch either of the Last of Us 1 or Last of Us 2 documentaries or any video interviews, all he fucking does is give credit to his entire team.
How like Amy Hennig left and like Bruce Straley, they probably feel like he pushed people out. Like.
And fuck Amy Hennig. So the fuck what? Fuck her. So the fuck what? Like I hate when people. My thing is I think a lot of these dudes, right, they look for confirmation bias when they decide that, oh, I don't want to like this person. What they start doing is believing every negative thing that comes up about them. There was so many lies. Oh, Neil Druckmann, the crunch, and he's toxic, bro. The Larian Studios, just today, they admitted on record, yeah, we had to crunch. We had to crunch for Baldur's Gate 3. Bro, I went that report came out hours ago. Go look at it now. It has no engagement. Nobody gives a flying fuck. All the people that be outraged about crunch, oh, he's a horrible person. He made his team. Why is nobody gives a fuck that Larian from their own mouths just admitted that, yeah, we crunched. Nobody gives a flying fuck. That shit got no engagement. I'm like, yo, if Neil Druckmann came out right now and said, bro, we're still gonna crunch for our next game, oh my nigga. The whole internet would call this nigga like the worst things in the world. Like he would be the worst person on the planet. So my thing is like y'all just look for shit when y'all decide y'all don't want to like somebody. Y'all pick and choose. When Larian does it or when somebody else does the exact same fucking thing, y'all don't care. It's completely fine. So y'all not really bothered by none of that shit. Y'all just don't like him for whatever arbitrary reason. So you're just using all these random things to pretend like, oh, this is another reason I don't like him. Oh, because he's a Zionist. I don't think half you motherfuckers can spell Zionist or know what the fuck it really means either. Like I said, aside from people who are invested in that shit, I don't think most of y'all even understand that shit. So all this random bullshit, oh, this is why I don't like him. Man, fuck out of here. He does the same shit that all the other people in the industry does, and y'all don't care that when they do it. Just saying.
Yeah, but I feel like Neil one of them people, like, if somebody say, like, I can't stand dude, I don't even got to know the reason. I'm like, I can kind of see it. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I don't care. He's such a great guy. He's such a... fuck Neil Druckmann.
And and it's not like I think, oh, like, he's like this great person, but, like, my thing is, if y'all gonna hate him, hate everybody else that does the same shit as him. That's my thing.
Now you because it's people to keep the same energy. That's
just keep the same energy for all the other developers, all the other faces of the studios. Keep the same energy. That's all.
That's not happening. You see how people switched up when Cyberpunk said they were crunching, and they got mad at Jason Schreier for even outing them for doing that.
Yeah, like it's weird, bro. It's a totally different fucking energy.
People are willing to accept shit from the people they like. Like if one of your favorite companies do something that's kind of fucked up, you're not gonna be as mad as a company you already didn't fuck. You don't like. You don't. You know, when a nigga hates you, you ain't got to get them reasons not to like you. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. It's already up in the stuff.
They just believe anything. Like I saw a motherfucker saying Neil Druckmann is the reason the gaming industry is the way it's in now. Like this nigga got that much power. Like what? I didn't know that nigga was that powerful. This nigga is causing the whole industry to be what it is now. Like it'd be because on one side, y'all, this nigga's not responsible for nothing. You know, he's not responsible for their success. He didn't have a part in it. But on the other hand, this nigga's so powerful. He's like causing influences on the whole industry. Y'all gotta pick a struggle, bro. That's all I'm saying. Pick a fucking struggle. Like it's crazy. But yeah, that's why brought that whole shit up. I don't think I got nothing else. Let me see. There's a report that, and I'm not sure how true this is because I didn't see nobody else really report it. It was from like one source, and all the woke or anti-woke people went crazy over it. Once again, they thought they had another one. That Assassin's Creed Shadows may have romantic options, and Yasuke and the chick may be gay, but non-binary, or they may like be bi. One of those shits. And it's like, I don't know how much truth there is to that. It does seem like the game may have okay. See, and of course, like I just said,
like the RPG choice, did they have that?
Romantic options, probably.
So far, yeah. Yeah.
And
Valhalla, Odyssey both had it.
So it's only an issue now when all the neckbeards want it to be an issue.
I mean, going back to what you just said, it wasn't a problem because they liked the game, but now that they don't like niggas, they don't want to have a nigga eating a dick on there. That's it.
It's a problem. Oh man, the internet, the worst.
Like, I want to be gay with a straight white male. Fuck the game developers.
That's what bothers them.
That shit is crazy.
Yeah.
Oh man.
How outrageous. The Uvalde school shooting victims. What? No, listen. Listen, this is
these topics, man.
Hey, listen. They want to sue Activision, bro. They want to sue Activision.
Bro, what the fuck? No, this topic lineup is fucking crazy.
Yo, this is what news is right now. The Uvalde, they gotta be baited into doing this shit. Their lawyers must advise them to do this shit to try to get some, I don't know, extra fucking money. Because they're trying to blame Call of Duty for that shooting also. They're calling Call of Duty the most prolific marketer of weapons in the U.S. A game. A game. They're calling it the best marketer for guns and violence.
No, that would be Fortnite. Because you can kill with anything in Fortnite, right?
Yeah, I guess they don't consider Fortnite because it's not realistic.
I don't go to Fortnite even real though. I don't even know what the fuck you.
I guess that's why it doesn't count.
That's just crazy though. Like
they either them or push they got to sue somebody. I mean,
like I just think it's offensive. Like, bro, God forbid your fucking child is like killed in that fashion by a school shooter, and you somehow land. You know what I'm angry at? Video games. Like, no.
I mean, you gonna go where the money at, man. Shit.
I'm sorry, but like, I'm gonna feel like y'all insulting my intelligence. I'm like, bro, games ain't have nothing to do with this shit, bro.
But you can't. I mean, but then you can't prove that it didn't. I mean, shit, not really.
But has this ever worked? Y'all not gonna get no money from this. This has never fucking worked.
Did the shooter say he fucked with like gaming or Call of Duty? I mean, I don't really.
There has been shooters that have said that before, and it's the victims still not getting no money from no game developer or nothing.
Hey man, it don't hurt to try, man. I ain't gonna even lie to you, dog.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's all I got for y'all. Let me
please let that be the last topic, brother. Hey, you sure you're not gonna like Holocaust victims? They said
I mean, I could.
Like they should pay their up and bill. Like, nigga, what the fuck?
I could type in Holocaust victims and gaming and see what comes up in Google. Might be some spicy shit.
I'll not hear that, brother.
Jack, I got a question for you. You there?
I think he does. What
yeah, my camera's fucking up. What's up, Jazzy?
Because I was gonna say Summer Game Fest comes on at June 7th. And, you know, PlayStation is one of the partners of that show. So if we actually do get a state of play, do you think they're going to hold off news for Summer Game Fest to be the bigger news?
They have
like they did with the Spider-Man 2 release date.
Yeah, they did do that in the past, and the cover art or whatever. They have done that in the past. I think if we do get an event, they will hold some information until Summer Games Fest. I just think that's in that contract, to be honest. It's bullshit at the end of the day, but I think they will do something like that. If we even get it, I mean, at this point, we got to even see if they doing if they doing something, Jazzy. What if the Summer Game Fest the only? What if the Summer Game Fest the only info we get? Then we really fucked off. You know what I'm saying? That would be horrible.
Hey man.
All right. Honey Dixon Cider. Hellblade 2 Stroking has Jerry as Cap Smooth. Okay.
That's crazy.
Forget it, Brian. Why do us brothers prefer Ken, Diddy, and Luigi? Huh?
Ken, Diddy, and Luigi.
Ken, Diddy, and Luigi.
Oh, he talking about the secondary characters, I guess.
And what?
Like Ken, Street Fighter, Diddy.
Yeah, like the side characters, pretty much.
Diddy Kong, I guess.
I thought he was making a P.
okay.
Diddy joke. Oh,
Luigi. I do prefer Luigi. I really like Waluigi.
I thought he was.
never liked the
I thought he was comparing what Diddy did to what Ken and Luigi did. I was like, yo, Luigi got a DV case? I thought like Luigi did some wild shit behind the scenes, bro.
I think you mean why black people just like the secondary character. I kind of think that's true.
I was like, what the fuck did Ken do from Street Fighter? This nigga beat his girl or something? That's where I was at.
Never know.
Hold on.
I say your cat going crazy.
No, that was my wife. It's off. Okay.
Oh, what's going on in there? Hold on. B.
Yeah, I don't know why we like. I mean, side characters be cool. I don't know. Diddy Kong definitely better than Donkey Kong is a fire character. Don't get me wrong, but Diddy is just he like that. He like
Y'all
that.
from the same lineage, right, niggas? Yeah.
Yeah, probably. I wouldn't mind Diddy being my Diddy Kong. I gotta clarify that.
That was the most, I think I told us before, bro. I think that was the most racist thought I ever had in my mind, bro. I remember one year the Oscars was on, and I don't forget who I was talking to, and they said, no black people got nominated. And my first thought was, didn't Planet of the Apes come out this year? I thought that was my first thought. And I'm like, that ain't shit. Like, I swear to God, bro. I was like, I'm really fucking racist. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But I might be racist, bro.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind Diddy Kong being my cousin.
What?
If Diddy Kong was my cousin,
was like my favorite animal.
I have an After Dark question about that, actually.
Nice.
Yeah. 1 second. Babe. Blessed011. Can we have a 4-way poll? Battle of the Mid games. Hellblade 2, Rise Son of Rome, The Order 1886, and Callisto Protocol. Cast your
I like
vote.
all those games. What?
Wait, repeat that.
Hellblade 2, Rise Son of Rome, The Order 1886, and Callisto Protocol. I could put up a poll to see
That's four good games.
The best to
Those
see what
are
like
all-
what the see what the best game is what people think the best game is. I could do that. I could put up that poll.
I feel like those are four
Hold
good games. Why is my camera not working, bro? Oh, there you go. Fuck.
Yeah, those are all pretty good. But if we're doing one gotta go, I would say the Order 86 would have to go out of those.
The best game out of those four is Callisto Protocol. The best game out of
Yeah, let me
The
just
best
ask the
game.
let me see
I
what
would
the best
I would
game
say
is.
the Callisto Protocol would be the best game out of them. Yeah, absolutely. I enjoyed the hell out of that game.
Y'all keep talking. Let me put this poll up real quick and talk to my wife.
And I think that Callisto getting a sequel. Ooh.
Let's just talk.
I thought the studio was. I thought they were. What's striking?
Well,
is-
Glenn Schofield left, but they're actually making a Callisto Protocol game right now, but it's like a top down roguelike game.
No.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
no.
it's like but they said they're working on a next AAA game as well, so I'm just assuming it might be the Callisto Protocol 2, dog.
How could it? But the way the other one ended.
They got Danny Nakamura. You got to remember at the end of the Callisto Protocol, spoilers. Danny Nakamura, she got all of Jacob's memories. You remember that?
I still want to. Okay, let's speak about that, bro. Sequels that you wish they would have just stayed with the original person. I want to still play as the nigga. I don't want to.
I can't. I mean, no spoilers. I can't really tell you what he got.
I mean,
going
I
on.
watched the DLC.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with it, bro. That's my girl Kimiko from The Boys. I'm with that. Ooh, yes, sir. Bye. I'm looking forward to it.
Water and ice drinks on me.
You know, straight Alex do be buying drinks when we go out, man. You do be you that guy. You that drinks on me guy, bro.
Yeah, I try to make sure everybody catching the vibe. Y'all want to hear the story about how Jack got drunk off of 3 sips of an amaretto sour?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yo, Jag was wobbling in the back of the. We was on the top of the pyramid in Memphis. My boy had to hold on to the wall. He said, "Hey, bro, this too strong, bro." I'm
Fuck
like,
outta here.
all you did was sniff it, my nigga. You ain't even take a sip yet.
Now that shit was kind of strong though, bro.
That nigga was heavy. The dude was trying to flirt with Red Pig.
That's what it was. That's what it was. That was a shit, bro. The heights is oh god. The bartender did what? He was trying to fuck Red Pig. That's crazy.
Red Pig said, he said, "You're not gonna card me," and the bartender said, "I got you, boo."
Freaky ass nigga.
Yeah, I'm not.
I mean, they kept thinking Red Pig was like 17 years old.
Yeah, they thought the nigga was a kid.
They're like, you too young to sit here, bro.
All right, I'm back. I put up the poll so people could vote. Alcoholic gamer, cherry Kool-Aid, gin, Sprite, enjoy drinks on me. Appreciate that, brother.
Drinks on me.
How the fuck the order got over half?
Yeah,
of
because we got a primary pony fucking.
Yeah, y'all ain't beating allegations. Y'all
straight up
definitely ponies.
PlayStation fanboys.
Yeah,
bro.
y'all.
There's no way y'all
Oh
ain't all
my
three of them, bro.
goodness.
Yeah, y'all ain't.
Wow.
Y'all ain't beating the allegations, brother. Unfortunately.
I'm
But
telling
hold
you,
on,
PG,
but
you got a
hold
pony
on.
audience.
But hold on. On the other hand,
Here we go.
is Order not the best game out of those though?
I don't think it is. I don't think it
the
is.
best game hands down.
I got Callisto, bro.
I think. See, I've always liked the Order. I think it.
I like
think
it too. I like it.
I think that game is very salvageable, right? I think you can easily make that game into a good game. I don't think it's a good game.
I agree.
I think you can easily make it into a good game because the gunplay was already fire. You
But
expand
you can say about all four of them games, though. To be honest,
The crazy thing
You
is
can.
the highest rating game of it is Hellblade.
Yes.
yeah, Hellblade got a good, yeah.
You can make Order into a really good game. The same thing with with changes. You could do the same thing with Callisto and Hellblade. Rise, because I would say Rise and Hellblade kind of have the same issue.
You could take away the color coded combat with Rise, and you'll be all right.
Yeah, you could turn all of these into really good games. I do agree with that. But I ain't gonna lie. I do think the Order is the.
You ever played Rise, BG? I think that's a good game, bro.
I did. I beat it. I beat
Order
it.
just boring as fuck.
Yeah. Let me see. Eurocero. Microsoft spent 7 years cooking up an 81 game, while Nintendo pumps out 80 plus games on the regular like a girl's period. Wow. What an analogy.
Jesus.
You could have just said they do it on a regular basis.
Yeah, that was very
Yeah.
Black Bond coded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said Microsoft can't manage shit. Okay.
Because they put out a B game. A B, like, really?
And it's apparently 5 years, 5 or 4 years they were actually.
No,
developing
they
the
made that game in 2.5 years. The people need to stop smoking crack.
Ain't no way they made this game in no.
No, people have fucked up memory. Think of, all right, I'm gonna give you a timeline. All right, somebody tell me when the first Hellblade came out. 2017 or 2018?
Yeah, 2017, I believe.
2017, right?
It was.
And then they ported the game a couple times, worked on a few side projects, and then what was the game they released after Hellblade? Was it Bleeding Edge? Right? That came out in 2020. Right? Bleeding Edge came out in 2020 or 2019, right? People forgot about that took development time. Hellblade 2 was revealed in December 2019. At the time that they revealed that game, there was nothing made for Hellblade. That was just an announcement. Much like how fucking
Wolverine.
Much like how Wolverine and Blade is like and shit like that. So like that was just an announcement. There was no physical game working, no alpha, no nothing. And then what happened shortly after that? COVID. And who was primarily impacted? Them, because they relied on mocap. Nobody could literally work at their studio for a good year. And then the time that they would have been working at the studio, they built a new studio. And they had it, Microsoft built them a new studio. So by the time they actually got to working on the game, the first time we seen the demo, when did we see that the first giant demo? When they're in that cave, that was the Game Awards in
2022, maybe.
All right, so that right there I'll give them 20. And it took them, and they finished that demo. According to Keeley, that week. So that's 2022. I give them 2021, 2022, 2022 to 2023, 2023 to 2.5 years. Okay. The game wasn't in development for 5 years. I just gave you a realistic timeline of what happened. As of the game revealed in 2019 December, there was no build of the game existing.
Well, you make a very convincing argument. If I were to go by that timeline there, Smooth, I gotta say, very convincing. I still feel in that amount of time, if that's in 7 years, if you really only spent 3 years and some change making this game, it's like, bro,
Yeah, I forgot.
Okay.
They released Bleeding Edge. They released a game
Okay.
in that
Yeah.
time. They released a whole
We
nother game.
don't talk about that game.
And they ported Hellblade 1 to the Nintendo Switch in what, 2022?
I hope the next
Was
game
it?
gets more dev time. That's all I can hope for.
And they made a next gen version of Hellblade 1 for Xbox Series X and S. I don't think they did one for the PS5, but that was in 2020. That was in 2022 as well, maybe. I think it came out around the time the Switch version came out.
Yeah, I think
That Switch version came out in 2019.
They've been doing a lot recently, huh?
y'all think Hellblade 2 be on other platforms by next year?
Possibly. If it depends on how much they care about it. You know what I mean? It's a digital only title for $50.
I'm not paying, nigga. I ain't paying 50 for it, bro.
They weren't planning to light the world on fire. Right? And fuck you to the people that playing when I'm praising the game. Well, did you buy it? I hope you better buy it. Nah, nigga, if they wanted me to buy it, they wouldn't have put it on Game Pass, bro. They put it on, like, stop.
I don't know if
that
they wanted me to
shit,
buy it,
bruh.
they wouldn't put it on Game Pass.
That's the
kind
truth.
And anybody in here bought the game? Like, actually bought it?
Hell no. I don't think it's worth 50, bro. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I like the game. I don't think it's worth 50.
Okay.
30, maybe at 30, I could say yeah, but nah.
Hey, Smooth. You think if it gets announced for PS5, all these Sony users are gonna act like PC gamers and like pre-order that shit to flex?
Yeah, they're gonna pre-order it. They're gonna buy it, and everything that they said about the game as it being an Xbox and PC game will be forgotten. And like, oh, it just runs so much better on the PlayStation 5. They'll say some dumb shit like that. That's how it's going to go. Like I said, but I don't really care. I mean, it depends. I don't know if how much they invested into the game. To see if it's even worth porting. I don't know if you guys noticed, but the only successful port that happened that they ported over to like PlayStation and Nintendo was Sea of Thieves. And that numbers wise didn't do all that great. We're gonna get those numbers. I think this week, right? When did we get April's numbers? I think we get that like either this week or something like that. But you'll see, it'll probably show up. They'll probably say something about it. But
how many people think that was gonna buy Pentiment though? Like, let's be real about life, bro. Like,
but Hi-Fi Rush, that was the game.
That one definitely.
Xbox didn't deserve. The game can only flourish on PlayStation. They put it on PlayStation. Niggas act like it didn't exist.
It would flourish more on the Switch than PlayStation.
Misery. Hellblade 1 had a combat feature where the voices will call out attacks coming from Senua's blind side, making the voices an actual gameplay mechanic. Yeah, now you don't got to worry about. Now you don't got to really worry about that because they're not coming from your blind side anymore, right?
Nope.
Yeah.
No, but they still assist you audio wise in terms of like who you're fighting. If you're fighting somebody that's kind of beastly and your attacks ain't working, they're like, oh, you got to hit him harder. His armor's too heavy, or like, oh, this person's weak. Oh, this person's stronger. Like he doesn't care about these attacks. You got to do this. They still find ways to assist you and whatnot. Yeah. But dumb niggas don't pay attention.
Shout out to Gentleman, by the way. He had sent $9 before, no super chat. Forgot to mention him.
That's his name?
Yeah, Gentleman.
Okay, what's good, bro?
Lone Goat Gaming also donated. Appreciate that. No super chat. Rufflemutt. HBO Denna looked like a woman and Ellie looks 12. Those romance scenes are gonna get really awkward. Keep Chris Hansen on standby. P.S. Joel's death in HD. We ain't gonna get that this season though. I don't think so. Yeah, Ellie, this girl not being able to look older. because she's like 20 something now, right? And she still looks like a
she's a grown woman, yeah.
And she still looks like a child. So it's like if you don't look like more mature at 20, you're never gonna look more mature. So it's not like we're gonna notice some type of like time jump with their features change or her height changes.
It would have been easier to get somebody that already looks like a grown woman, but they can pass as a younger person. They did the exact opposite. Well, they didn't do the exact opposite, but yeah, they did. I mean, they should have got somebody that can look like both. Like she don't look both. She look like a kid.
Because I get that you want to keep your same, the same actor, for different seasons and, not change for a time jump. Because like House of Dragons did that. And at first it threw me off. I was like, nah, I got used to them young actors, right? So the older versions of them are just a different character. I didn't like it at first, but I was like, nah, these actors are still doing it. So I got used to it.
I think this is where the acting comes into play though, because the overall look is going to be a distraction, but I feel like her performance is going to be different. Whereas in the new season, she'll be acting more mature, she'll be acting older, and that'll help us to kind of make it more believable. Because even in the game, if you think about it, Ellie's personality in Last of Us 2 is much different to her personality in the first game. She's not as like kiddie and jokey. She's a little bit more serious. So I think they'll do the same thing here.
Yeah. Ellie's like, little butch. So she got to bring
butch a little bit now that you mention
it. That's not what I meant.
Oh yeah, I thought you were talking about. Oh my bad. Shit.
Oh yeah, BG, and they definitely killing Joe this season. I don't know why you don't think they.
He barely filmed, right?
For one, the dude is busy as hell. He's doing like 5 different things at once. He got to film Fantastic Four.
I'm mad he got casted in that. Some bullshit.
He's definitely getting killed off this season. Now, will it be in the first episode? Probably not, but he's definitely getting killed off this season.
Is Pedro Pascal a good actor? Like, we need to have that conversation.
Not to the extent that he's getting all these jobs. He ain't that good,
bro.
He ain't that good.
I'll say this: is he a good actor? Yes. Is he a great actor? We've yet to see. He's not done anything where it's like, oh my god, Pedro Pascal. But he's a good actor. I
like him as Mando, but that's not like because of his acting really. That's not really oh man, he's such a good actor in Mando. It's like, that's not really acting. It's just like his demeanor just works as as that character.
You know what? He's a character actor that's getting like main actor roles. I don't know where this fucking push coming from. He got a crazy push right now in Hollywood.
Yeah. Hollywood has convinced themselves. Hollywood has convinced themselves like, oh, he's this A-list actor now or for some reason. Like, I think that Reed Richards fucking casting is so ass, bro. I don't know. Maybe
you know what it was though. They from what I was reading, they originally wanted Adam Driver, the guy that played Kylo Ren in the Star Wars movies. They originally wanted him, but for whatever reason he backed out, and so they were scrambling because they wanted an A-list actor to play Reed Richards, and that's what they ended up with Pedro. So
didn't they want that Indian-looking guy also?
Yeah, well he said he was up for the role, but I think the reason they didn't cast him is because again he's not an A-list actor. He's not a big enough name. They wanted a big name.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Let's hope that movie's good.
Luis Barrios. What game franchise do you guys think could be on par to compete and release on the same time window as GTA 6? A new Pokemon game for sure would do it.
Yeah, they would be unaffected.
Yeah, compete? No. Like, survive? Yeah, a Pokemon game could survive. Nothing's competing with GTA, but there's certain games that probably could come out. There's a few games that could come out at the few times. Yeah, and not be completely killed off.
Let's say hypothetically, Ragnarok got pushed and it came out same day as GTA 6. What you think will happen?
It's definitely getting affected. Definitely getting affected.
Or even a Spider-Man game like Spider-Man 2 against GTA 6.
It's gonna sell, but it's still gonna get affected.
I think so.
Yeah, I think all of that affects. I think. GTA
I can't really think of it. Maybe Call of Duty.
That's because all them games you named are third-person action adventure games, so it's direct competition. Like Pokemon and fucking like Madden.
That's true.
Genres. Like.
Yeah, LMC Figs, do you think sophisticated and intelligent HBO enjoyers will react better to what happens in Last of Us 2 than gamers? Yes. Absolutely. Not because I think they're like more sophisticated or intelligent, but I think they're less emotional. I think gamers are irrational, emotional, and strange, fickle creatures, especially when it comes to these characters. Like this attachment that they have to some of these characters is unhealthy and weird. It's almost like a parasocial relationship, like what we talked about. Like, people be upset when their favorite character dies in TV shows and movies. People be hurt, but they don't like get mad at like
death threats and shit.
Yeah, they be like, oh, that broke my heart. They don't be like they not gonna threaten the director and shit like that and wish death on them and suddenly say the director is ass. You know, they don't react like that.
I didn't see any death threats for Kevin Feige when they killed Iron Man.
Yeah, they don't do all that shit. So yes, I definitely think they're gonna handle it better. That's all the super chats. Let me check something. Question crew. Let me just read some of this. Weapon Wheel Zookeeper, I heard that Jack Move was a gifted computer programmer. So I was wondering if he would be interested in helping me develop a game I'm working on. It's called Car Dealership Tycoon.
God damn it. I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, Zookeeper, brother.
Oh, man.
If he's interested, feel free to reach out at patreon.com/weaponwheel podcast. Thank you, sir. Yeah.
You're lying.
Jay from the Stop. Jay from the Six. Quick off-topic question for you guys, since the gaming news lately has been dull. What video games solidified your love for the art form? Appreciate the years of entertainment you guys have provided in the community.
Metal Gear Solid 1, definitely.
I was about to say that.
Yeah.
I think
that was like the first one, bro. Like, other than that, I was playing like Nintendo shit, like Mario and Donkey Kong shit, like not Donkey Kong, but
Metal Gear Solid was the first game that kind of showed me that the medium could be more than just some arcade type games. You know, like, this was some deep Hollywood, well written shit that at the time, how old was I? My young brain was like blown away by that writing.
The characters didn't even have faces, my nigga. That's how old, like, that shit was crazy. But you was really tapped in with the story, though. You seeing cutscenes and shit, like, we didn't have all that back then, bro.
Yeah, I was like, yo, this is voice acting.
The game that did it for me, 2003, I was 8 years old. I got a GameCube for my birthday, and it came with the Zelda collection. And in that collection, it had Ocarina of Time. Never played it. I played Ocarina of Time for the first time. That shit blew my mind. Ocarina of Time is the game that like made me like really a gamer. Like, it got to the point where I was playing that shit so much. My mom was like, "Yeah, you can't play games no more during the weekdays. Only on the weekend." Because I wasn't doing my homework. I stopped going outside. Like, that game.
Damn, nigga.
That game had me, bro.
Yeah, and Final Fantasy VII for me also.
One time I was 70 pounds when that game came out. After that.
I don't think I fell in love with any sort of like fantasy sort of like gaming thing. I feel like a game that made like the biggest difference, that broke me out of like the mode of just playing like my standard, like, because I would get like obviously like I would get like, you know, your N1 basketball, the little dirt bike games and whatnot. Otherwise I was primarily playing like wrestling games. I think the game that broke me out of and like of what video games could be is, and people are gonna say I'm capping for this, but it's gonna be the first Getaway.
I forgot about that.
It was like the GTA in like London or whatever the fuck. But that game, because to me, I thought, I was like, yo, like, I played that game, I think in its entirety, like I think in a 2-day stretch, and I bought the game on like a whim. But when I played that, and I'm still thinking about it now, is that I don't even know if that game had like a crazy UI either. I just know that his body took damage, and you could like see,
you had to
like,
rest to heal. You wouldn't know how much health you actually had.
You had to lean up against the wall. I remember being in the club scene, and it was just like mad is going on. I'm just leaning on a pillar trying to get my breath back before I can go back and handle fire. But like I remember the story being dope, wasn't it? Like his son was like kidnapped.
Kidnapped by it's based in in London and all that shit. Yeah, his son was like London Underground type story. Yeah.
Yeah, it was that was a really good game. I appreciated that game and the
I never got to play that game, bro.
That shit is fire, bro. Like that shit blew my mind when you found out like, yo, you gotta go steal some evidence from a police station, and you literally, nigga, that's one of the best levels in any game, like ever. Like if you never got because you literally, it's not like GTA where like if you go shoot up a police station, like you don't really feel like the intensity of it. Like it's GTA, nigga. There was a police. There was a cop around every fucking corner, and like. Nigga, they had shotguns. They had some of them had assault rifles, and nigga, you had to check every corner. It was one of those. You had to hug the corner, like, bruh. That shit was no joke. Now I think I probably was sweating playing that game, nigga. Like, and it's tight corners, so it's not like oh, I know what's around that corner. Nigga, you got no nigga. There could be a nigga with a shotgun around that motherfucker waiting for you. That shit was intense. So, yeah. Ant, what are your thoughts on Space Marine 2? I've never really played any. I played like demos of Space Marine games. I don't really care about them.
This one looks real. Like I haven't played any of them, but this one that's coming out looks very Gears of War tied.
Yeah, I don't really care about Space Marine. Last question. I'm gonna do. What does it say? Knickknacks. So I just recently. So just recently, this hot new game called Wuthering Waves came out last week, and hot damn, lots of people are talking about it. And I don't know about you, but it looks like a Game of the Year nominee. Anyone here played it yet? If not, you should, because it looks like a title this year people shouldn't miss. Wuthering Waves. No, I have not.
Heard of it, but I think isn't this like a new like generation like sort of game like. I read this whole comment that said like, and I kept saying like, isn't it like, wow, isn't it a mobile PC?
They said it's a gotcha. They said it's a gotcha game. I just pulled it up. Yeah, it's one of those anime looking.
Somebody got the podcast in the background.
Yeah, who is that? Yeah, it's one of those gotcha anime looking motherfuckers. That type of game. Yeah,
be one of these freaking unknown bullshits that win Game of the Year again, yo. That should be.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, we're done. That's all the news for this week. It's time for us to get on the saddle and mosey on out of here. I'm BG. That's Alex. That's Jazzy. That's Jack with the black screen.
My name is I'm gonna download a Giazzo Premium. Please address
yes,
me correctly.
My bad.
Oh my god.
I want to call you by your. I don't want to call you by your dead name. My bad.
What's that?
Alex, that's your dead name.
I don't like that either. Just don't ever talk to me again. I don't like how this go.
I apologize, bitch ass nigga. That's Wonton, and that's Kid Smooth, and Jack is eating some fast food. What was that? Checkers? Okay, I don't even see.
Eating checkers and checks, fat ass.
That was good.
Nigga, eat the pieces off the board. Hungry ass nigga.
So he got the fried cup.
Hey, y'all enjoy y'all Memorial Day and
no after dark?
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
I'm just saying, telling them the basic viewers, the poors, the brokies who don't subscribe to us, telling them to enjoy because they ain't getting no more content. Shout out to y'all though. We appreciate y'all. We'll catch y'all next week. We out. Peace.
Love you guys.
Hey, Wonton, you coming in after dark, brother?
Me too, Jazzy.
I would like you to. Jazzy always sound like he on a porch. Like he just waiting for you to walk by.
Jazzy be instigating me. You gotta be careful around Jazzy, man. I'm my fault.
No, that is not true, brother.
I'm fall back.
I remember one time Personas and Web Wheel chat, and Jazzy joined and said, "Still hate him, right, Alex?" I was like, "Nigga, what the he just said that shit out of nowhere."
No. Right. Plenty of tried and plenty of failed. You can run and hide, but you can't dodge what's in my weapon well. Name another pot that's big or small, I'm contesting it still. Name another spot or any section, I'm king of the hill. Name another squad that wanna test it, I'm beating them still. Bye. No, you can't dodge what's in my weapon well. Name another pot that's big or small, I'm contesting it still. Name another spot or any section, I'm king of the hill. Right. I know my bro King got me, see that's a black bond that can't be broken. No Idris Alba, I'm a black bond, aim in a scope and all black panel, you can never try playing us token. Yeah, we playing games, but now one of us playing or joking. Not at all. Oh wait, then Jack Move came in with the trophies, God in a lane of its own, like how can you gamers approach me? Tell kids move to body you in Halo, then send your family an angel emoji. You should've known, dog, you ain't got enough Series X's. Blind got all the answers, no, you ain't gotta ask Siri questions. All the latest gaming news gotta be here to check it. Since 2015 and beyond, I'm just here to respect it. When you at the top of your tier, it's a blessing. From the bottom, so no way we appear to be desperate. This for anybody doubting, I'm clearing a message. And if you ever had a problem, I'm here to correct. Plenty of fail. You can run and hide, but you can't dodge what's in my weapon well. Name another pot that's big or small, I'm contesting it still. Name another spot or any section, I'm king of the hill. Name another squad that wanna test it, I'm beating them still. No, you can't dodge what's in my weapon well. Name another pot that's big or small, I'm contesting it still. Name another spot or any section, I'm king of the hill. Right. I know what it is, man. Weapon Wheel Podcast, y'all know what we got in the building, man. We got BG. We got Kid Smooth, we got Jack Move, we got Black Bond, I mean. Blandrew, I mean, what you can't out strafe us, bro. Like, the strafe too strong.